Are you motherfuckers ready to play some D&D? I feel like I haven't played D&D in so long.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
we
ready.
can-
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just did, so it's.
Fair, yeah.
But yeah, I'm still. I still got the same, like,
This guy's got 2 characters.
yes.
This guy plays more D&D than us.
Yeah, no big deal. I just played D&D for almost 8 straight hours. It's not taxing at all.
It's not taxing at
I
all.
forget you play before this. Holy fuck.
That's why it comes in. That's why it comes in low energy. But it is.
That's why he
Okay,
just is a
motherfuckers.
horrible character. That's why he never has any good input.
Wow, I have good input.
Did they change D&D Beyond?
Oh shit, maybe.
They
little bit.
released a new player's handbook, so there's new rules.
Ooh, I don't like that.
All right. Would you guys like a recap?
Yes,
Please.
please.
No, I think we're good.
Brain rot.
Who the fuck
Where
am I?
our cursed company had last left off. Our brave companions had made their way to the city of Goldenspire, Arthur's hometown, and the capital of the Empire. Upon arriving, they were given some direction by the powers that lay in the city and their ally Eelrith to try and root out the crime family of the Devines that had been ramping up their schemes, production, and connections within the city. This led them to the sewers after gaining some information, where it is believed that they are trafficking in and out of the city many things, perhaps many unknown things as well as of yet. The last we had seen the group, they had discovered the sewers had an entry on some very good investigation rolls into the Underdark. Although a shallow part of this said domain, upon traveling through this area for a bit, they saw Mythalis, the long-time revenge plan for Asher, and many other members of the group. They fucking jumped his ass with a well-placed silence spell, and
Woot woot.
literally not letting him leave the silence spell for 4 turns. They
Yeah.
fucked him up. I would say it's an execution on Mythalis Viseric.
And you.
They then plummeted into the icy and inky depths below the, let's say, shack that lay across the waters down here. Now, they're being pursued by the guards that remained on the coast, and even the some that were just trying to load the docks and all the water craft that are down there. So, as you guys plunge into this freezing cold water, you guys can hear all of the guards outside the shack and even some of the dock like trying to load these rafts and like get things moving now, and there's some that are trying to chase you guys as well as you guys all plunge into this cold water. What are you guys doing?
Gotta try to get
Swimming.
to one of these rafts.
Shivering.
Yeah, you guys are probably like 20 feet away from the dock. If you guys are all swimming to the dock, trying to just get on top of one of the rafts, question mark?
That's what I
Yes.
was trying to do.
I'm walking across the top of that water dog.
You can do
have
that?
water walking?
I'm pretty sure I have like
Everything walking.
Everything walking.
Just on creative.
Insane.
Uncreative.
He's bro. He's the walker. Come on now.
The Walker. Yeah, they call me the
I
Walker.
can't confirm that actually, so we'll say that I'm in the water.
I know
Okay.
monks later on do get a thing that lets them run across
Yeah.
water for a certain
I'm
bit.
pretty sure I've read that and
That's
thought I
chill.
had that passively, and I don't think I have that yet.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
chill.
You guys begin to swim over. I would like all of you to roll a d20 real quick.
Fuck you, man.
Dios mío.
Is this to see how good we swim?
No, this is because there's a lot of guards that are going to start throwing things.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
good.
Oh, man.
shooting things. 11. Okay, if you roll under a 10,
Oh fuck.
Wait a second. Alright. Fuck yeah, never mind. I'm so cool.
all right, if
19
you
what?
roll under a 10, you will take don't worry. Since we're doing it this way, so I'm trying to switch this up to where I don't have to roll fucking like every single attack. You would take 4 points of damage. I've been trying to speed up non-combat encounters, essentially, with less rolls. So, okay, awesome. Who's doing what? You guys come up to this dock. It's a very, like, kind of piecemeal dock. It looks like it's well maintained, but not really necessarily like the best materials. There's 3 watercraft. One that has like a really large like stand-up crate on it that's almost like 7 feet tall, and with like a couple of chests on the back of it. And then there is 2 people on it currently that are like trying to unrope it and everything right now and like making sure they have everything. And then there is another boat that has like a lot of smaller stuff on it. It looks like it might have some of like glassware on it as well, and that one has 3 people. And then there is a third boat with 4 people on it that looks mostly like it has not a lot of like materials loaded on, but just people.
I'm going for the 2 people boat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
me too.
all
And if I
jump.
can, I'd like to make some kind of movement to grapple one of them, pull them into the water.
Okay.
Are they heavily armored?
One of them looks decently armored like leathers, but none of them are wearing like plate. Like there doesn't seem to be any plate at all. It looks like a lot of these guys are like mercenary type that have like leather armors, like studs, and then like mostly normal clothes with like a bandolier and like a shoulder pad on, stuff like that. It's very
Questions.
Yeah.
Are all of the rafts the same size?
So the one that's carrying the largest cargo with that 7-foot tall crate, it is a little bit bigger, but it
Okay.
also you can see that all of these watercrafts. Okay, this waterway is a little unique. You're not sailing with wind very much. There is some slight draft in this chamber. However, it looks like there is a series of rapids as you look out across the water that you have to travel through.
Of course. Naturally.
And it looks like the water itself is propelling it, the travel within this
Okay.
cavern.
The other question I had was, are all of the crates, the 3-person boat, the smaller crates, are they all tied down?
It looks like most of them are somewhat tied down, but it looks like if you've ever moved, you have like one of those ratchet straps across things. It looks like it's kind of doing that situation.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, I'm invisible right now.
Yes, I believe you still were.
I would like to, if we're kind of just bum rushing these 2 guys on the big raft, I want to at least see if I can get one of those crates over to the other raft to see, like, whenever we get to our destination, we can at least see what was on both rafts in case we want to, like, that gets us information.
Repeat that again, sorry.
So I want to get, so if we're all hopping on the raft with the big cargo, right? If that's where we're all going. On the way there, if they're close by each other, I would like to get one of the crates off of the other boat and put it on our boat so that whenever we get where we're going, we can see what was on both.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, so there's 2 boats on the side of the dock that you guys are on. This is like a pier situation pretty much. And then there is 1 boat on the opposite side. So the 2 boats on your side is the big one, and then like the small one with the 2 people. So you guys can absolutely do that. Go ahead and roll, I'll say, just like a sleight of hand check to see if you can do this without them noticing a crate floating.
Fucking dirty, filthy, sneaky 20.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I like it. Yeah, I think you can get this over, like, towards the boat right now, but there's still 2 people on this large watercraft. What are you guys doing about them? They see you coming as well, and are going to try and defend themselves, obviously, because there's 4 people in the water that they can see, so...
Oh, shit, man.
I don't think there's much I can do because I would be fucking getting a box.
We can just go fucking get them.
Yeah,
They
I
gotta
mean,
hit
can
us
I
first.
like-
Yeah, they're just
I'm
gonna
gonna
go try to get up on there and grab them.
Okay, yeah, whoever's going to try and, like, grab these guys or, like, get rid of them, yeah, okay. So make a contested athletics check with one of them.
Yeah, I think. So are you doing the
Got
same
it.
thing as me, Arthur? We're just going 1-on-1.
Yep, let's go for
Let's
it.
do it. And you said it's an
Yeah.
athletics check?
Yeah.
27.
Dirty 20.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I want to fucking like Navy SEAL come out of the water, grab this dude by the chest, and just fucking pull him under the water to drown him.
Onsis, your eyes come up above the water like a fucking hippo. And you lock. Shut up, Dylan. I can see your shit. And you can see this guy makes eye contact with someone in your group and just looks at the dude. Do any of you guys speak?
Giant.
Fuck, hold on.
Nah, pick something else.
I cannot
speak
believe
normal
I
or what?
cannot remember this right now. I have to look this up. Do any of you guys speak Dwarvish?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see that these two figures, one of them is a dwarf, one of them is a human. And in dwarf, or in Dwarven, the dwarf says, if you guys see it, oh, fuck, I was really hoping I could just get this shit done with and get on with my day. It looks like this, like, short, stout fella, Onsis, you grab him by the ankle and just, like, full-blown into the water.
Like you're clawing away.
The human looks down and sees Onsis, like, ghillie suit fucking, like, Zero Dark 30 climbing onto this thing like the boogeyman, and Arthur, you just grab the other guy by, like, the mid-back and just dump him into the water, and it's like the Wilhelm scream as he goes down, like, ah! The boat is open as of right now. There is, one of the guys from the other boat on the opposite side. He's gonna try and do something real quick.
I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, bro, I'm letting them cook right now. I'm letting the team do their fucking thing.
This is part 2 of me just being in the kitchen searching for things while you guys are fucking fighting.
Yeah, fighting for our lives.
Not the kitchen. I almost got my ass
I'm
beat
trying
in
to
the
get the
kitchen.
right
It was so
vibe
funny,
here with,
Ian.
music.
Ian talking you us through that, and he's like in all these combat scenes with like these action effects, and then it's my turn. He goes, "Yeah, so there's like some wine, there's like some glassware in here."
So, I will have anyone who's climbing on the boat make a wisdom saving throw.
Would that be all of us?
Yeah.
I think we're all getting on the boat, bro.
I could.
Can I drive the boat?
Oh!
That'll be a nat 1 from your boy.
That will
No.
also be a nat 1 from Keegan for a 0.
If you all roll, if anyone who rolled under a 15 on a wisdom saving throw,
Go on.
you will have a -2 penalty to your AC and dexterity saving throws, and you can't use reactions.
Okay.
No.
Who the fuck just stepped in this bitch? For how long?
So
I think that is that
it
the slow spell?
yes.
Oh.
It is a concentration spell for 1 minute. So
Wait,
say
say the
Just
debuff.
knocked this motherfucker
so
out.
you have -2 penalty to your AC, your dexterity saving throws, and you can't use reactions.
Well, shit, I got a 15, so.
If you succeed, then you don't have anything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, beats it. Dawn, you see as you feel this like arcane energy come over you as you're climbing onto the boat. You look over and there is a somewhat heavily robed figure with like a longer goatee just pointing a finger at all of you, and he looks over at the two dwarves on his boat and he says, "Get the fuck out of here!" And he starts unroping something like helping the dwarves get pushed off, and he pushes off from the dock across from you guys.
The fuck?
Dawn, as well.
We're on a boat. They're on a boat.
Yes, there's two boats other than the one you guys are on.
Yeah.
Got a boat.
As you are exiting the water, this is a very, very like cold, icy, dark, black, murky water, and as your eyes kind of like break the plane to climb onto the water and you see this guy casting the spell, you feel like something grabs onto your ankle. I will ask you, make another wisdom saving throw real quick.
I'm like that, brother. Don't ask no questions.
Wise guy.
18. It's 18 cook.
So then 18 lets you decide. You know
Alright.
that this is not a real, like there is not someone underneath the water pulling you down, but there is something that is beckoning you back into the
You got-
depths for just a
You got
second.
sirens, bro.
That's what I thought.
What the fuck?
Do you
He's
want to
folding.
submit for a certain amount of time, or do you want to climb on at this point?
Think about Don's, he gonna fold, bro.
It doesn't. I will say that on a success, it does not feel inherently like evil, if that's like the right word you want to say. Like it doesn't seem like it's trying to hurt you.
All right, Ben. I'm gonna let it cook for a minute. I'm gonna see what happens.
Your
He dead.
eyes
I'm gonna let it.
sink back into the surface of the dark water as the rest of the group is untying. You guys look around and you guys don't see Dawn.
Oh, great.
Dawn. There is a feeling that washes over you as you fall into this water. Your body and mind find comfort in this darkness. There's an overwhelming sense of familiarity, one that you don't know why this feels so comforting in this moment, or as to why it feels like you are arriving home after a long day of work in this darkness. You don't see your allies around you, but now you are no longer swimming in water. You are surrounded by a black, inky abyss, just floating. There
Okay.
is all-consuming darkness around you, and you hear in the abyssal chamber around you, "Welcome back."
Ew, what the hell? I'm gonna look around. Like I don't see any like
You
glowing eyes.
You
Yes.
look, you look in front of you for a second, and you turn around, and there's no eyes, but there is a purple, like glowing man crossing his arms, just looking at you.
Welcome.
I don't feel like I'm drowning or like at like short of breath.
You actually
or, like, I'm
feel
dying.
fantastic in this moment.
Okay. Excuse me. Shit, I'm like, hey man, what's going on?
It's been a while since we've spoken. What do you go by now? You've had quite the interesting journey these last couple of years. It's been hard to find you again.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's great to see you. It's great to see you.
Roll a deception check.
Yeah, I'm fuck. Yeah, the Don. Yeah, been a while, dude. When the glowing purple man mistakes you for someone else.
He goes, you don't remember me again? Really?
What do you mean, my man, dude? I remember you from way back. You my boy, right? Yeah.
Guys, we gonna do this.
I'm not sure.
And he slowly floats up to you and draws this arcane symbol in front of your head, and then flicks it at you, and your hand clasps onto the side of the boat, and you're back awake for just a second. You see your allies. The rest of you, you see this purple flash. Dawn appears on the edge of the boat.
I'm not gonna ask.
Fuck it. Let's just get on the boat. Let's just get on the boat. I'm gonna get on the boat. I'm gonna focus up.
I'm gonna try and assist him, help him up at least.
Yeah. So I will ask for one last check, just a like strength check from someone to get this thing going. Okay, go ahead.
for it.
And then who
Can I
wants to
assist him?
captain this boat?
I want to drive the boat.
I would like to be doing like, I don't know, like anything that is like technically maintaining the stasis of the boat, like whether it's ropes. I know there's no sails, but just like really on the dexterous stuff.
Okay. A bunch of guards begin to come down this dock as of right now. I will say. Arthur, what's your AC?
Right now it's 14.
Misses. Asher, what's your AC? Oh no, you're invisible. Sorry. Dawn, what's your AC?
60.
Okay, misses. Fuck. And then Kevrick, what's your AC?
18.
Fuck, I missed it. Okay. You guys look across the way, and the wizard figure, Dawn, that you saw previously, begins to charge something in his right hand. And he looks like he's waiting for something as he pushes off from this dock. And he's just waiting for a second while he's holding this spell. Arthur, what'd you roll to get off this dock?
Kevrick asked to assist. Can he
Okay.
do that?
Roll with advantage, yeah, you guys can absolutely do that.
Sick.
Big boys.
All right. Okay. That is a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you guys cast away pretty easily. I will say that none of the guards catch up to you by the time you push off, because you were able to do it quick enough.
How far away would you say that dock is from us?
I'll say you push off, you're just now about 5 feet.
Or sorry, not the dock, the boat.
Oh, the other boat?
The other guy's on, yeah.
I would say it's probably about 35 feet.
Okay, I'm blowing this bitch up.
Are you gonna cast Fireball on the other
I'm
ship?
gonna cast Fireball.
I'm blowing this bitch up. Yeah,
Cast Fireball,
for sure.
man.
Okay.
Everyone has to make a dexterity check, right? Dexterity saving throw?
No, we could do.
Yeah.
Wait, all right. I have a suggestion.
What's your suggestion? Oil that bitch and then.
Well, yeah,
fireball it?
if Don, do you have spells? Can you grease their boat and then he ignites it?
Yeah. It's
Hi,
like a water
Captain.
hose. Is it like a water hose? Like I could just explain.
I think you just place it on
Spray
something,
grease.
Like I
right?
said,
Before you cast anything,
Inspector Gadget.
this wizard is going to release a magic missile.
this is all of us.
No, that automatically.
The magic missile automatically hits.
Yeah, it's a 100.
Arthur, you take 10 points of damage. Asher, you
Oh,
take
yo.
11 points of damage.
Motherfucker, I ain't even there.
Sorry, I keep fucking forgetting you're invisible. Dawn, you take 11 points of damage.
Yo.
Kevrick, you take 4 points of damage.
What about me?
Ansis, you take 1 point of damage. You're the only fucking dice I rolled a 1 on.
Let's go.
I have to allocate the dice, obviously, so I'm trying to even it out like a little bit, because he's probably going to target everyone somewhat evenly, but...
Yo, grease his shit, bro.
Is it like, is it a place or is it water gun? Hold on, I'm about to make sure.
I think it's like you can select like a 10-foot radius area and just put it there, with as long as it's within 60 feet of you.
Yeah, you can just be like, this area, just
It would
I
be
mean-
way funnier if it's a dude. Please
It's just
style
a-
like a water gun.
it's just
You have your little frog and just.
Grease gun. Grease gun.
How
Oh,
big would
yeah.
you say the raft is? Like radius?
So this raft that you're casting it on is about 10 feet by 15 feet.
Oh yeah, he's big.
Oh,
means.
perfect.
Your
Yeah,
guys'
I'm
raft, since
greasing
you guys
it.
chose the larger one, is about 25 by 15.
Damn.
It's pretty big.
So we got the craft on us.
Craft.
The craft. Yeah, I'm gonna grease the boat before he does fireball real quick and easy.
I think they have to
Yeah.
roll a dexterity saving throw for that one
Yes.
to not go prone.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
They're all just laying down. They get the fucking
Okay,
sun.
so the wizard rolled a natural 20, but he has a -2 to dexterity. So if your DC is an 18, I'll say that he, or if it's a 19, I'll say he still fails, but I don't think it's a 19.
It's not. Wait, what's the? I can't remember the Arma Stone buff. I can't remember how much that gives me, but yeah,
I don't think it buffs your. I think it just gives you more
not your
damage.
ace. Yeah.
As far as I can pull the item up, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll do that in just a second for you. But you see the other two guys fall on their backs though. They fall onto the back. Actually, since one of them's the captain and he's on close to the edge of the boat, I'm gonna roll another d20 to see if he falls into the water.
That honestly would probably save his life right now.
it probably would.
You see him slip onto his back, and like a kid going down a water slide, he just kind of into the water off the side of the boat. He peeks his head up. Are you casting Fireball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that you even need to ask?
There's no like to hit on this. I don't think is there.
No,
Nope.
it'll automatically do half damage at the minimum. So what is your spell save?
16.
I rolled a 15, a 14, and a natural 1. So.
Oh, so I crit one of them or no?
No, it's not a crit. It's not a crit.
Ah, fuck.
So
Okay.
Bro.
AOE spells can't crit unless there is like,
Okay.
a spell.
How
that
does
allows-
this work? How does this work with grease?
So it will ignite the grease as well. So that means the fire damage will persist over time.
Gotcha.
So go ahead
Okay.
and roll the damage on Fireball.
Yeah.
Boomed. Get fucking boomed.
30.
Okay. You see the dude that didn't fall off the boat, like the guy that was one of the dwarves. You see he's covered in this black goo. He like kind of wipes off his shoulders and like wipes off his eyes, and as he blinks and kind of like takes in the scenery, you kind of, all of you in this area, like the air is very still and calm in here, and all of a sudden you guys hear this and the area across from you guys ignites in this bright orange flame. As the flame subsides itself, there is a crisp of a dwarf. There is
We're on the boat just.
There is the wizard figure who looks like he has some sort of arcane protection around him, although he still looks damaged. And the dude in the water, you're not sure how he's doing because water usually stops fire. However, this is fucking a really, really hot arcane fire. You don't see him though, as of right now.
All right. Can I throw a javelin at the wizard?
Yeah, absolutely.
Boink.
Go ahead.
How far is he?
It is about 40 feet by now.
Okay, so I think that means I have disadvantage.
Also, like, that raft is falling apart. I would assume.
The raft is on
I
fire
would-
currently.
I would assume it
Okay.
will be kaput, like in
So they're not
damn near-
getting very far.
Yeah, it's range of 30 feet. Do I still have javelins? Yes, I do.
Dude, I'll hit you with a fucking immovable rod. You can jump, swing, hit that javelin, swing back.
Or bro,
Sure,
you
within
want
range.
a slot to catapult the
Um,
javelin.
That's a 19 to hit.
Okay, just misses as of right now.
Dang.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Bomaclaw, dude.
I'm gonna pull out
you
my
guys-
gun and
You
shoot
guys,
wizard.
you guys see the wizard throw something back towards the dock, and as it like lands in the water right beside the dock, he vanishes from the space and appears next to the dock.
Bro's
Damn.
cheating.
Rose kind of got some moves, no lie.
He's hacking the game.
Cheating.
The boat
She didn't
behind
give it.
you guys begins to unleash a rain of arrows as well.
Can I get
Oh,
behind
word?
the? Can I just try to
Dude.
take cover behind the crate?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say that it gives you, honestly, kind of like, I kind of have to think of this in, you would have been able to move. I think that's fine. Because since I'm not doing initiative, I have to figure out how to do movement and everything right now. Who is captaining the boat?
I am the captain.
Dawn.
We don't know if Asher even got on the boat.
You do.
You,
I
you
just
take
appeared on you
15
guys.
points of damage, Dawn.
Oh, big shitter.
Damn, he dead.
Low key. Wait, what caused that?
There is an
A
arrow
rain
that
of
flies
arrows.
from the back, from the other boat, and just think, hits him right in the back.
How
I'm
soon?
not doing very well.
How many hit points are you at?
Don't tell him.
No, there's a reason.
doesn't
I
even-
need to know. I
Fed
need
question.
to know.
Fed question.
Straight up fed, bro.
That is a fair question, but I'm at 11 right now.
There is a glow of purple energy that starts from the center of your chest and goes all throughout your body, and it will give you 5 hit points back.
Oh, he's just killing. He's
Wait,
killing
what?
Don today.
Fed question.
You got another character ready?
Question. Kevrick.
Yeah, bro, I got
your
one in the
DC
back.
Your armor class was 18. Okay, you take 6 points of damage.
The fuck?
One arrow.
Wait,
This got
can I just,
ricochet or
Can I
what?
just cover my eyes? Like,
That's
how
6,200
many
souls.
boys hit me?
How do you get that already?
6,200 souls.
Ansis, what is your AC?
17.
Okay, they miss you, but fucking barely.
Of course. Of
Okay.
course.
So,
What was his AC?
17.
How'd they do 6 points of
There's
damage on
3
me?
different attacks, brother.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's scamming. He didn't like those 3 nat 20s we rolled.
Stay mad. Stay mad. Stay mad.
Fed.
Fed.
You, got the, you,
You took 20. You took 15.
Okay.
Big government.
These two boats are now front to tail end, about 20 feet separating each other. You guys are going the same direction as of right now. Okay, so this is how the rapids are going to kind of work, is that you guys are going to tell me how you guys would like to traverse this area. You guys can choose, you guys can determine the rolls that you guys make by essentially giving me a good enough description of what's going to happen. This boat is going to be doing the same thing, making checks to steer through this area as well, while you guys are also trying to probably fuck each other up.
Yo, Ian's been watching some DM videos. He's been practicing
He's
the
gonna make
craft.
this shit
bro.
look like a takeover.
So,
Do we have any
He's been
more
practicing
bombs?
the craft.
what
like
is
getting
the
bombed?
what is the first thing that you would like to do to traverse these rapids, Dawn?
Well,
That bad.
I was about to say like, man, point it in the direction of what's it called? Of the most clear direction we can go. I'm riding the fuck out of
Yeah.
Least
these
resistance.
So let me give you a
Thank
little
you,
bit better
thank you.
description of this cavern. There is it's hard to see down here entirely because there's kind of just a wall of darkness that kind of hits you at a certain point because there's no light. But you guys see this water is like rapid. What?
I think we all pretty much can see in the dark.
Yeah, for 60
Yeah.
feet. Dark vision isn't infinite.
Yeah.
The rapids kind of don't zigzag, but they seem to change, and there's parts where the flow almost overlaps as you guys begin to see it. So it looks like the water is almost flowing and then hits a certain point where it just gets sucked underneath a different rapid. And it looks like that is where most of the danger arises. What's up?
Just for future navigating, I can see in the dark 120 feet. Do I see anything abnormal? Or like that I can avoid?
Not necessarily. This chamber is pretty big.
Okay. So
I'm
that's
gonna
more
have-
just
It is
shit.
somewhat narrow. I'll say at 120 feet, you do begin to see it to curve.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Asher for that movable rod.
My leash.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah. What are you guys? Let's just go around in order. Let's start with Don. What are you doing here? What's your first check gonna be to do this navigation?
Well, like you say, it overlaps where like the current kind of does some goofy shit, right? So,
Of course, right?
right. 'Cause, I'm head navigator over here. fuck it, we're gonna till the waters, bro. I'm flying through them shits. Trying to just steer clear of getting fucking getting the fucking boats sucked under. I'm trying to avoid that and like just basically go around where the hell you're trying to tell me where shit's getting active.
Yeah, what check do you want to make?
What the fucking check is that, dude?
That's kind of up to you. Just as long as you describe it in a way that makes sense, I think that it's up to you guys how you guys want to choose to navigate.
I think the biggest bonus in ask nicely. That's what you gotta do.
Bro, this my
maybe like
my
Can I convince
amazing
the
knowledge.
the right way?
Okay.
My amazing knowledge of magic.
I figured you'd do that.
It's
Do
just
you
like-
have dark vision as well?
I do.
Okay. Then yes, I will allow you to make an intelligence check to kind of like map a route through this to where you can kind of like map out the buoyancy and everything to where you can keep the boat afloat and everything through these rapids.
Easy dubs.
How deep into that minute are we? Of the debuffs, the slow spell.
So he failed his concentration check actually, so you guys see, you guys kind of feel the effects waver.
Let's go.
16.
That's why you guys were still at full AC on that last round of attacks. I should have clarified. I'm sorry about that.
Good.
16.
16, okay. I will say on this one, you feel that you just barely make this one. You guys see Dawn, he kind of like peers out over, and there's this small rudder in the back that is like the only form of navigation that once these rapids start moving, you are at the whim of steering, and that's about it. Dawn, you kind of peer out into these waters and you can see all of these crazy rapids kind of happening, and it's almost some look like they're pouring out of the walls and coming into this waterway as well, and you are perfectly kind of navigating to the point where you hit one to balance out another, and you kind of like hit one and bounce up on top of the next, and it's almost impressive. You guys are almost convinced this dude has fucking sailed in the past. Who would like to go next?
Pharaoh!
I will.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm getting on that rudder,
Okay, awesome, yeah.
and I'd like to use strength to do whatever Don needs us to do.
Okay, yeah. I'll say that if you're just gonna kind of like hunker down and help out, you'll just give him advantage on his next check that he wants to do.
Got it.
I will say the next one cannot be intelligence. There has to be some varying, and someone else can do something else. But then we can always come back to intelligence, like the next turn or something like that. So there
Can
is
I
still a
help
boat
Arthur?
chasing you guys, by the way.
I'm gonna be honest.
help
I have
Arthur?
javelins.
by standing at the front of the boat with the movable rod and pulling us in the direction that we want to go.
That's really funny.
Like, just you're
I'd stick it off the side of the boat.
Yeah, 'cause if he
Stick
sticks
my
it on the
feet
side
into
and
the
pulls
boat
it-
and pull us.
I don't know if the physics would work like that.
Low key, that makes sense though.
Wait, but
Because
the movable rod
If
doesn't
the
stop
boat
the
is
boat.
going this way at a very fast speed and you click an immovable rod, you will stay there, but the boat will keep going.
Yeah.
No, you put the rod in front of the boat and you pull with the boat. It's like a row. It's like you're rowing, but it's
So what if
the
I-
water is
Have you guys ever
distance-
been on
you would be-
rapids? Have you guys ever been on rapids?
Yeah. I think you would
So
have
what
to
if
be
I-
like
what
you
if
would
I
have to be like
take
essentially a
the-
part of the boat. I think to do that.
So what if
Like,
I
you need to be
stop
secured.
my feet in this? Oh wait, all right. Hear me out. I slap my halberd in the boat, right?
Okay.
Stick that shit real in there, right? And then hold on to my halberd and pull the boat with the movable rod.
He's an imaginative guy.
Doing all this for like one DC drop off of a navigation.
Are you about to put a hole in the boat?
No, not all the way in the boat.
How about this?
All right,
This
all
is
right.
a failsafe that will give you a second check if there is a check that is failed, so that you can right yourselves, but this will not progress your navigation further in this moment.
Fair enough.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Because I don't
My
think
turn?
this is gonna help you. Yeah.
All right, I'm fucking turning and burning on that kid behind us. Whoever's.
I thought
on that boat.
so.
You're
quick
no longer
clarification.
invisible, by the way. Actually.
Oh, I'm 100% aware.
Kevrick?
Go ahead, Keegan.
Quick clarification on the movable rod. I thought we said that the movable rod moves with like whatever like
Frame of reference.
Frame of reference. You are in physics. So I thought the movable rod, if I'm on the boat, would move at the boat speed, and I'd be able to just pull it.
So
either one direction
but
or
as
not.
soon as you click it, the boat, like, there is nothing stopping the boat from keeping on moving. Is the thing.
Yeah,
like-
but if the movable rod's moving at the same speed of the boat, as long as the boat doesn't speed up or slow down.
So, but if you're
And I would
clicking,
be in
if you're
the same
clicking
spot
the
on the boat.
immovable rod into the water to steer it, then it is no longer a part of the frame of reference of the boat.
I'm not clicking in the water. I'm clicking off into the air on the side of the water.
So then it's no longer in
Over
that
the-
frame of reference, because then it stays in that exact location.
This
Well,
is why you
it's
just
in
use it
my-
for
That's
trick
not,
shots.
so like what I'm
So-
saying is, so what I mean by frame of reference is that, like, you can't blow up an enemy with 20,000 points of damage by shoving them into the world with the immovable rod. Like, the
So
frame
what if I am standing on the other side of the raft and I click the rod over the raft and pull me that direction towards the middle of the boat? Same frame of
I
reference.
think this is a dumb conversation that doesn't matter.
Oh wow.
All right, fine.
Okay, Asher, what are you doing?
Yeah, man. I can see who's driving the other boat. I
Yeah,
can see
it
who's
looks
captain.
like there is a dark-skinned dwarven figure with a bald head and like a white beard that is kind of
Okay.
like hunkered down, and he looks like he has the rudder like up underneath his armpit, and he's like full body fucking skiff riding this.
And this is not the one that's on fire. This is
No.
the other one.
The one that is
Okay.
on fire, you see kind of split in half and like falling into
Word.
the inky depths behind you.
Word. Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the captain.
Okay.
It is a 19 to hit.
Okay, it does hit.
Okay, and I get to do 2 of them. That. Okay. He takes 29 force damage.
Yeesh.
Jesus. Okay. That's fucking insane.
Laid his bitch ass out.
He loses grip of the rudder. However, he is barely fucking standing. You guys see that there is just like these dents in his chest armor right now that looks like has probably caved in his ribs.
Sick.
Honestly, so you have a pretty high perception. You see this flash of arcane energy as the wizard appears on the boat behind you as well. But he looks extremely tired. He looks like he is holding, like he doesn't have a staff or anything, but he looks like he's like bent over on his knees and he's like kind of grimacing at the boat in front of him.
Oh, can I use a bonus action real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just need to get myself some temp HP.
Okay, yeah. Kevrick, what do you want to do here? You said you're preparing with the immovable rod. Ansus, what do you want to do here?
Wait, if the wizard's on the back of our boat?
No, on the other boat.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I thought he was on our boat too. I was about
Dude,
to.
yeah,
Yeah,
I got
I was like,
scared
I
and
was like,
fuck.
job change. I'm gonna go whoop his ass.
Yeah, I got. Dude, thank you for asking that shit. I was about to be like, fuck, I guess we gotta get active, and I gotta drive the boat. We're cooked. We're cooked as hell.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my best. If he's in range, load up one dart.
Okay.
I'm launching 2 darts at the wizard.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if I have like the ability to, can I apply the serpent venom? Can
So
I dip them?
it
in
is
the
a bonus
serpent?
action to do so, so you will only have
Ooh.
1 attack this turn instead of 2, but then
No,
next turn you will have both attacks and they will still be coated in poison.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, I will make attack. That'll be a 23 to hit
23
on the
hits.
first one, and a 20 dirty to hit on the second one.
20 also hits.
We're like that.
How far behind us are they?
They're actually closing distance on you. They're about 15 feet behind now.
Oh, all right.
Their skiff is smaller and more maneuverable.
All right. Can I walk to the back of the boat then instead of doing whatever bullshit I'm doing up front?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
That'll
And
be
then
a oh, sorry.
oh,
go ahead.
you keep going. Sorry, I thought you were done. You go. You got it.
No, I was gonna say I did 21 points total of damage,
Okay.
and then he has to succeed a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
He beats it. You see him actually.
You take okay. Well then, you'll take half the damage on a successful one.
Okay.
So you'll take. It says 10 parentheses 3d6.
So the average would be 10. You roll the 3d6 though. It's for like DMs, the average is useful so that if you're like doing a bunch of different people in an encounter, you can just take the average of rolls. But for us-
That'll be 10 more points of damage. Yeah, that's
cool. Okay. You see him actually like the dart hits into his neck, and you see the poison start to take hold, and he looks like it's gonna take hold, and then he kind of urges himself again, and it kind of like this like blue arcane energy like evaporates the poison inside of his veins.
And I'm sorry, I guess that would be 5 damage halved.
Okay.
So 10 minus 5, yeah.
Jesus, yeah, that was a fucking hitter. Okay. Okay. You see the human on the boat. He has this like long, thin silver javelin, and he fucking chucks it right at you, Kev. For a 22 to hit. A natural 19, so it's
Wait,
what's up?
wait. What's your AC?
20.
Crazy.
Oh, meets it. Actually, wait. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. I'm about to commit great crime. Bear with me here.
You see this, for the rest of you guys see this human figure. He has like black war paint on his face. And he has like a bald head. He's wearing like leather studded armor, and he looks like he has no like sleeves on, but he's just like full guns out and like tribal tattoos down his arms as well.
Okay, I'm gonna use my feats to increase Kev's AC by 3
So his AC
for
is
that
23
specific
now?
attack. Yeah.
Bro, fuck. Okay, Kevrick, you see the javelin, it hits you, and then as it hits your armor, it's almost like, if you've ever, actually, you guys won't fucking get the reference, never mind. But it, like, hits your armor, and it kind of, like, sits there and, like, vibrates, and then kind of, like,
I mean, I'm not-
ejects it from it.
I'm not gonna lie,
Hey,
also,
yo.
like, the way that this works, I literally just sprout dragon wings, or, like,
Yeah.
devil wings, and fucking knock that bitch out of the sky.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
So-
Your you see Asher kind of like move up towards you, and as you guys saw him like take a soul down to hell in the last session, you guys now see the like red burning embers ignite in his eyes again as these large leathery wings come and just slash it out of the air for a brief second, and then all of that power fades back down. The javelin, however, you see the guy on the raft like hold his hand out, and it returns to his hand.
Sheesh. Not good.
We need to
Yo.
do whatever it takes to get that.
Bro, we don't need to do that. They're like 35 feet or 40 feet back or something like that.
They're 15 feet back. They're real close.
15.
he has Mjolnir, the javelin, right now.
Dude, if they're 15 feet back, I could long jump to their boat.
Dude,
Bro.
we will come.
But how we get
will
back to the
come-
boat?
We will come
Jump
back.
back, maybe, but obviously that's kind of a risk for a javelin that can just come back to your hand.
Dude, it's
Kind of
Going
big.
to take his second attack.
Yo!
Is his AC 23 for the rest of the turn?
That's a great question. I hope it
Don't-
is, to be honest.
Don't fuck with me right
Because
now.
technically, then if your wings are still out, he's probably just gonna choose a different target.
He should target Kevrick again.
Do not hit
Against-
me.
Against that attack roll is the
Okay,
specific
so
wording.
he's gonna try and hit Kevrick again.
Do it.
It's time to
Everett
pussy.
gets a 21 hit. Yes,
Fuck
said,
you,
yes,
yeah, it
it's a
does.
20, yeah. You see the javelin get
You rolled an
thrown-
18.
Yeah. You see the javelin arcs, and you just stand there and watch it, and you're like, huh, I wonder if that's gonna hit. As it just and just takes the wind out of you.
Oh shit!
Does it have can't miss?
I doubt it.
This shit's buffed.
You take 13 points of damage.
God damn. You're fucking. God damn.
This shit hurting right now.
It is the
What's
next
gonna
turn.
take for me to get this weapon? What's gonna
What
take
is
for me?
the... You tell
Wait, it's
me
my
about
turn, I
what you
thought,
wanna do.
no?
So everyone has taken an action through this kind of like turn. So
Oh,
now
gotcha.
it is just coming up to the next one. So what do you guys like to do now? You can
I'm
go
helping
right
out
now if you
Dawn.
like. If you know what you want to do and you want to do it first, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna try and kill the captain of that shit.
Go ahead, do what you want to do.
You guys good with that?
I'm just helping
Yeah,
Dylan.
okay.
So.
Alright, cool.
I'll still just be trying to. I'm gonna get us out of here some type of way. I'm trying to think right now.
Does an 18 hit on the captain?
An 18 does hit, yeah. He
Word.
has 1 hit point. No matter what you do, you're gonna kill this fucking guy. So are you using an Eldritch Blast?
Maybe.
You-
Yeah.
You whip this Eldritch Blast at him. What does it look like as this Eldritch Blast takes him out?
Okay. Just because the last time we were on a fucking boat and I had an Eldritch Blast kill, I gotta make a callback. I fucking swiped the immovable rod from Kev because he's not doing shit with it. I fucking grab the top of this 7-foot tall box, like jump up, like just chin up, straight jump up, reach in the air, grab the immovable rod and fucking sling to it this kid.
Okay.
And I can only imagine that he like falls back and like knocks over a bunch of shit behind him on the boat.
So, while there is less things on this boat, he absolutely kind of takes this attack and then just slams on top of like the chest and kind of like glassware that was behind him. All right.
Wait, big homie. Well, no, I'm overthinking it. I'm thinking too hard.
No, I let go of the rod, bro. I'm on the
that
boat.
The human with the javelin looks back at the rudder, looks forward, and is kind of like trying to make a split-second decision if he wants to go steer or take another attack right now.
That's my plan.
Fuck, that's true.
Did I heal myself?
Go ahead.
Alright.
Yo, is there any type of way where I can like try to? I was trying to avoid the rapids and just get through the water so far. Is there any way I can like, if I could be extremely dexterous and work the fuck out of the Clyde to ride the rapids down and go
I
faster?
fuck with it.
Like just
yeah.
go with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with Arthur's help. Go ahead and make that check with advantage.
What are the odds that I can whip out a spyglass with dark vision for 120 feet and see if I can do a perception check to help him out a little bit?
To help him out, you already used your truck fucking turn.
That's a fucking bonus, dude. Just scoping it out.
Bonus. That's a bonus.
You're telling me I can't whip out a spyglass on a raft in the water? I mean, that's ideal scenario.
No.
22 for the hit.
When I can, I'll attack again.
Yeah, so you absolutely navigate kind of this like perfect. You're like full body skiff riding this thing now. You've got the fucking legs going into it. Arthur's kind of like grabbing on to the rudder as well and like pulling the whole boat as it kind of goes up and down these rafts. You guys see the cargo is like strapped down pretty well, but like the tall one is beginning to kind of like, and it's making this journey harder.
Yeah,
The fact that it's doing that,
Yeah.
Tell
Can I
Kev
just-
you guys go back there and hold it down.
I was gonna say, would this be an action or can I just like lay the immovable rod flat on the box and then press the button so it can't do that?
If you like want to put it on top of it or something, I would say that's fine. Yeah.
Let's go. Shit ain't moving no more.
Watching, it's gonna find a way to go. Oh, they both go flying off. Into the
Actually, it's magical shaking.
It's just a it's just
I'd
a
be-
fucking box, guy.
I think it'd just be so funny if it was just like, you know what? Just because of that, I don't like you. It's gone. Eat it.
The wizard is going. He has one more third level spell. He is going to cast. Oh wait. Hold on.
He dies. Right?
He literally explodes. Literally.
He left the oven on at home, and
I
he's got a.
think this is.
This song is good.
Yeah. Okay. So this is too high of a level. Okay. So.
Cone of cold.
he-
Explode.
Fucking tidal wave.
Death ray.
Fucking 10th level death ray.
That's basically what disintegrate is.
I think he can do this though.
I think he can choose to not do violence today. You know,
I think you can get
He's going to use
Think about it.
control water.
just consider it.
Of fucking course.
He is going to use whirlpool.
Yo! Knock that off.
Yo, stop.
This whirlpool
Oh,
forms a
put it.
vortex that is 5 feet wide at the 5 feet wide at the base, up to 50 feet wide at the top, and 25 feet tall. Any creature in the object within the 25 feet of the vortex is pulled 10 feet toward it. He's going to put it kind of like towards the front right of your boat to pull you towards that direction and slow you down as he kind of coasts towards the left of you guys to catch up. I will say. So the normal ruling is a strength check if you're in the water. I think a strength check is still okay to make sure you guys can keep this like boat balanced out. I will say you guys can roll separately, Don and Arthur, or you guys can roll one check with advantage.
I'll do it with advantage.
Wait. Let's like.
Bro, my strength is 20.
No, I was trying to think of a separate idea. What if we ride this whirlpool and we bounce out that bitch? Like
So
we try
if
to
you
get
guys
Like
succeed-
Apollo
we
11.
ride it.
If you
Huh?
guys succeed, you
Don's trying to hit the
won't
orbit
get
on this
sucked
shit.
On some
into the
Dark Side of
middle.
the Moon
You
shit,
will actually
bro.
resist the spell. I will say on like a natural 20 or a really high check, you'll be able to like use it to propel you forward.
Bro thinks he's Matthew McConaughey out here
I'll,
on
I'll
Interstellar.
do it with advantage.
Oh, I'm 100%
You're
hearing
rolling?
the Tokyo Drift theme song.
Yes.
Bow,
Yes.
bow, bow. Say you wanna go to Tokyo.
Okay. Not a natural 20, however, it is a 24.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh.
On phone him. On phone.
24 is pretty sick, and this is pretty cool. So the boat
Oh, shut it then.
The boat will still take half damage.
The
The
boat.
boat-
The boat got life?
The boat, eventually it could get destroyed if it gets hurt, yeah. The
That's
boat
nice.
takes 3 points of damage, so you guys don't see it like cracking or anything too terribly bad. Fuck it. I think this will be cool as fuck. So I think you absolutely have the ability to kind of use this to kind of slingshot yourselves out of it. So what do you guys do as you guys see this whirlpool open up and the rapids kind of stop around it? The boat gets sucked towards the middle. How do you guys steer this bitch out and kind of curtail this thing into the next rapid?
I was thinking we kind of slide into the flow of it, like whichever way.
Yeah,
it's
so we turn
going.
into it a bit and
Yeah.
then just
Yeah.
like slam it forward.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, You guys feel the like front right corner almost dip into the water, and all of you guys kind of like instinctually get onto the back left corner to balance it out. And as you do that, it almost perfectly sits on like a pontoon of this raft, and you guys perfectly kind of align the front of the boat with the center of the vortex. And as you guys hit the angle that you think, you kind of like using your geometry skills and everything, Don, you tell Arthur the exact right moment to kind of hard turn the rudder. And Arthur, you full turn whenever Don gives you the right of way, and you just sneak out of the vortex, and it has propelled you another 20 feet forward, so you're now 35 feet in front of this boat behind you. Ansis, you said you wanted to make an attack. Make an attack.
Yeah, so does a 12 hit?
The 12 does not hit.
What's the deal on the wizard? Is he still up?
He's up. He looks pretty fucked up.
Yeah, so if 12 doesn't hit, does a 17 hit?
Is it 13?
17
14?
just hits.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Let's go.
And
Is
then
35
that
feet
one-
within your like normal range, like effective range?
No.
So then roll
Scan.
with disadvantage.
Okay, to hit or for damage?
To hit, yeah. Because if it's outside of your effective range, then it's just
Roll higher.
Probably not. This will be
Roll better. Roll better.
17.
17. Yeah, 17
Oh,
just hits.
That
yeah.
still hits.
Let's go.
Oh, I rolled. Oh, okay. I think the one before it was. I mean, this will still work out the same because it's disadvantage. The other
18
one
or
would have been
whatever?
19.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Math, not for me.
Yeah. So you
but
guys
yeah,
assume
anyway.
that he used shield that other time to make his AC so high. He is no longer shielded. So
Well, that'll be 8 points of damage from the dart itself, and if it's still coated, am I still coating these or no?
So I will say you coated the first 2. It would take another bonus action to coat another 2. So you would only have 1 attack this turn instead, which you've already used 2. I'll say just use the 2.
Wait.
So.
I was
I
gonna say, I
gotta
don't-
fight for my boy here. You did say if the first turn he would only have 1 dart.
I know, but
But
he
then the
also
next
took
turn, he would
both
have
attack-
2.
He also took both attacks last turn, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I didn't
okay,
realize
okay.
I did that. So that's fine. I'm making 2 attacks, no poison, just straight up darts.
that's cool. Yeah.
One of them didn't hit.
8 points of
That's
damage. You see
great.
the dart hit him again in like these kind of like shitty, shabby robes. It doesn't look like necessarily that like it does a lot of damage, but it hits just the right spot like you've been trained to do all your life. And he kind of like slows down for a second. He's like kind of catches himself and is like, fuck. He pulls out the dart and he's hanging on by a fucking thread.
Okay.
You guys see the human, he's gonna choose to fucking navigate, because he is, now, he's gonna ask the fucking wizard to get rid of this whirlpool, too. He's gonna have to do the same thing.
Fail.
He can't
So,
do
right now.
he
Fail.
succeeds, but by a margin, so he does not do a cool move and catch up to you guys. He is still 20 feet behind, basically, but he does enter the whirlpool at an angle just to keep himself safe and gets pulled towards the middle as the spell fades.
it. He's not Tony like me, bro. He's not Tony.
Okay. Yeah. Next turn. What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna keep swording on.
Okay.
Yes, somebody snipe this guy so I can take his javelin.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot 2 attacks again. I think I have a pretty high initiative, so I'll go ahead and do them, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hook up.
We could also just rob, like, once we get this last wizard, we could be like, hey man, we're gonna kill you. Just give us the javelin and go away.
Start yelling. You have 2 options.
Give us the javelin. Don't throw it. Just put it down.
Okay, so only one of these is gonna hit again. It'll be like a 25 to hit.
Okay.
I'm going for
Yeah, it'll just be a 25. You know.
Slight 25.
Slightly.
It'll be 6 points of damage to the wizard.
Okay. Yeah. How do you kill this fucking guy?
Yeah, I'm just like kind of swaying. Like on as many tries as I've taken now, I feel like I've kind of zeroed in that negative lead, that kind of like motion of the rocking boats. And as I launch one, it's like a fucking, like out of the sniper games, you see it follow the bullet, it follows the arrow and just fucking right in his fucking forehead.
Right into his forehead, and while these darts only have about an inch of actual like needle on them, you see that it fully embeds itself into the center of his forehead, and his eyes kind of cross in the moment, and he just falls backwards onto the boat. The human now that's steering the boat now fucking stabs the javelin into like the boat and just hits the hardest right hook on the rudder for the next turn. He looks like he's saving his own life instead of trying to do his job.
Can I cast command and tell him to drop?
Yeah, you can cast command.
Oh,
What's the fucking save?
Okay, I'm gonna ask this right now, Don. Are you asking
15.
Are you like telling everyone that you want the javelin?
Is it a
Yes,
wisdom
I've been
save?
saying that the whole
Yeah,
time.
wisdom save.
Okay.
He's like, I've said that 4 times actually.
I just
Fucking fails. I rolled a natural 9, and he only has a +1.
So he drops
Dude.
the rudder.
You should
So
have
yeah,
told
he
him to throw the
stops.
javelin.
He stops.
If
and he
we-
just looks at you.
all right.
If we
Told him to throw the
if
javelin.
we kill him, do we
So-
still get
so
the
it's-
javelin or no?
So it's coming our way. The boat's floating
The
our
boat
way
is still floating towards you guys. It will close on the next turn.
You said
How
it's
close is this thing? Can I jump on over?
It's 15 feet away, or like 20
I
feet
can-
away.
I can
I'm gonna
long
jump on over.
I can long jump 20 feet if I get a 10-foot head start.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you have enough room on the boat. It'll be kind of like at a diagonal angle because all the stuff is at the back of the boat. So you kind of have to like run and then like leap off of like the left side or right side a little bit.
I think I can long jump 19 feet.
I'll say you can roll a check to try and make it.
Because it's
I don't-
20 feet away.
You are wearing armor. You should not do that because if you
I
fall in
went
these rapids, you're gonna.
water breathing.
There's
I have that.
there's two things that are convincing me to make you roll a check is you're wearing heavy plate armor and there is a rapid river underneath you.
Yeah, you are going to plummet.
Fine. I'll wait for it to come to me then.
Question
Okay.
before we.
No, go
before he
for it, bro. Go
jumps-
for it. Go for it.
Before he jumps, is this something we can just like pick up and have? Because he like brought it back to him. Do we have to kill this guy?
I
And
think
if we kill him, does it
probably
drop?
it's probably attuned to him, so we probably have to kill him.
Okay, I'm gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Do I get any sort of bonus to my hit? Actually, probably doesn't matter. But he's just standing still.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah, it's a 20. It's a
almost
23 to hit. It's
Okay.
23 to hit. And it's going to do 15, and I rolled max damage. That's a 30 Eldritch Blast
Holy
to the human.
shit.
Wait,
yeah.
you can deal 30 damage with an Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, it's a D10 plus 5, and I get 2 of them.
Oh yeah, if you hit with both of them, yeah, fair enough.
Fucking Christ. You see both of these Eldritch Blasts. And it does put this dude on his ass for a second, but he shakes out of the command and picks up the javelin.
Oh fuck.
He is barely hanging on, and he doesn't have a turn technically as of right now, but he's not pursuing you guys, and he's just fucking watching you holding this javelin right now. You guys will pull away the next turn because he's pulled away. So if you guys want to go back to this javelin, you guys have to make a decision now to like turn around and go back and get him.
Well, because I'm on the boat at this point, aren't I?
Yeah, you're 20 feet. You're on the boat with him.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna fucking. Shit, I'm riding a rapid, so how could I stop it? How would I
I
stop
say
it?
we drift the boat and hit a slow 360. When we're horizontal, we'll slow down, get back in distance, pick up the javelin and the boy, and then put
Yeah.
that bitch and do a
Okay.
360 on that thing.
All right,
Yeah,
Arthur.
okay.
Then Arthur,
hard horizontal turn.
let's
Just
have a
be
fucking box off for a little bit.
All right.
You
Oh,
see this guy
shit.
pick up the javelin and kind of like throws it onto his back, and he kind of like loosens up his right and left shoulder, and he's gonna like take a running start at you and like Superman punch you into the fucking chest. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and he just kind of hits you right in the chest, and you. And then he like kind of sits there right in front of you and just like puts his left hand up and kind of like begins to like duck and like sway with the boat. You can see the boat is just now moving with the rapids. Like he was trying to slow down at first, but when you jumped on, and he's gonna protect himself. So
All right.
it's your turn.
He's going to look at the guy, put his axe away, and then put his hands up, and he's just going to yeah, he's just gonna punch him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a 9. No, hold on. Yes, that's a 19 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
All right, that is. Wow, not always rolling minimum damage. That's 6 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, you see that you ring his bell for sure, and that after those Eldritch Blast, he is fucking close to going down. But he's holding on right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just punch him again.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a natural 20.
Fuck. Okay, if you roll minimum damage again, you will knock his ass out. So, how would you like to knock this dude out?
Like, he kind of just punches him once, and it's just like, oh, he kind of took that. And then he's just going to stomp on his foot, and then just uppercut him with his left.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, absolutely. You like hit down on his toes, and he kind of looks down to like make sure that he can do some fancy footwork to get out of it. And as his eyes make contact with the floor, your fist makes contact with his forehead, and he fucking just like full body flies into the air and crashes back down onto the boat, and the javelin with him.
Right, he's going to go take it off of him.
Okay, yeah.
Now,
Alright.
I can for sure long jump 20 feet. But if can I argue an athletics check I can jump farther?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to do that, but I think I need another turn to actually have the movement to make that
I'll
jump.
say since there's no one like threatening you, you were more than welcome to do so, and everyone on the boat that you're trying to jump back to can try and help in some way.
Okay.
I'm gonna grease the side of the boat.
I don't think that's good. Imagine jumping and slipping back off.
Yo, so I'm gonna put spider webs on this bitch. Anyone gonna help him? Or are we just rolling, an
I guess I
athletics
got
check?
this.
Yeah,
I believe in him. I believe in him.
Yeah,
He's got
I
it,
don't-
bro. He doesn't need
I
it.
don't know what I would do. I can throw him a rope.
I mean, we're drifting the boat right now, right?
I mean,
I'll say you guys
Yeah,
slow
I
down
can't-
to make this possible.
yeah.
I mean, I like
Like
hold
the
my
boat-
hand out over the edge.
Well,
The
we're
boat is
coming.
like
We'll see what
horizontal.
happens after this athletics check, and we'll see if
Well,
Okay.
you could just throw the javelin over. I'll catch it. You know, we're good to go.
and just leave
Okay.
it on to mine.
15.
Okay. Arthur, you spring from the front of this boat, and you realize the amount of momentum that you no longer had with this boat moving backwards, essentially, and you were gonna fall just a couple feet short as it was.
I mean, I'm holding my hand
You
out.
can swim to us. Yeah.
I
The
can
boat
swim
is
through the
still
rapids.
moving forward is the issue. So like
Oh,
he will be
oh.
moving
Yeah.
forward and the boat will as well. So there's gonna have to be some sort of check to get you guys back to Arthur if he falls in the water, or someone can
Wait.
try and roll like a check to pull him before he falls in.
Different idea. Can I like reach in my
Can I?
pocket?
Yeah. Can I roll like
Okay, wait. If Kevrick can get the immovable rod, he can use it on the boat so he can lean out more to grab me.
Can I just like take my halberd off and like stick out
Yeah,
10 feet?
I think that's. I
If
think
you can
either
just
one of
grab
these
that
is a
shit?
fine option. Yeah. You just-
Give him the
just
blade
Go
side.
ahead and
Yeah.
if you're gonna hold your halberd out, make like a dexterity or a like athletics check to try and pull him in.
Oh yeah, baby. 17.
Yeah, Victor.
Okay, I think those two rolls together are absolutely enough to do it. You stick your halberd out and you forget for just a second that one side has a massive blade on it, and then you flip it over. And Arthur, you grab the haft of it, and you are like dragging your feet in the water now, like as the rapids go, just like, and Kevrick pulls you on board, and it seems like the threats have subsided for the time being. So, Arthur, you absconded with the javelin, but you did not take anything else from the raft that was back there. The
No.
raft begins to float into the distance behind you guys as it's less manned. You guys continue the path forward. You guys aren't sure how long this is gonna be, but for the time being, it seems like you have some downtime. It seems like there's nothing. It seems like there's no immediate threat, and the navigation will now be simpler because you are not focusing on combat as well. Whoever is navigating, though, if you guys are going to try and take a short rest or anything, will not get the short rest.
Shit, I'll whip the boat.
I have 11 HP
Well,
and no
I
mod
have-
points.
I can navigate the boat. I'm very healthy right now.
I'm very hurt.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad as well.
I can whip this thing.
I'm in bad shape. I ain't gonna lie to you. So fuck it.
I used all my HP restore on myself.
Okay.
And to
I
be
can-
honest, I was out of spells. I'm out of spells too. Like if it
Yeah.
came down to me doing some shit, I was out of options.
Yeah, I don't get spells back. I don't get spells back on a short rest either, so it's not that big of an advantage for me.
I get everything back on a short rest, so I need this.
All right,
Yeah,
I
me
will
too.
whip the boat. Don't
Okay.
you guys
Do I
worry.
get those back?
Short
Do
rest
I
is an
get
hour,
that?
I believe, right?
Yeah.
You guys continue to float down this path for the time being. Asher, you're gonna need to read your PMs in just a sec.
Do I
Arthur's
get?
gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I was supposed to say, do I get spell slots back from a short rest? A few? Maybe
I don't-
1 or 2 or 3?
I don't think artificers do. Like wizards can do it with an arcane recovery thing, but I don't think artificers have that.
Kill me. Oh, dude, you can't. This has to be a fucking joke. So, still out of options, just not as close to dying yet. That's okay.
Yeah, Arthur's just gonna kind of like sit back on the boat and just go, "Oh, what's with all the freaky powers, man?"
You'll get used to it, man. Quit trying.
It's awful.
Wait. Oh, the javelin. Let me see.
He's just gonna show it to him.
Yeah, the javelin. If you guys have identify or something, you guys can see what it is. But as of right now, it just looks like a really fancy javelin.
Can't you figure out what an item does if you take an hour to
If
just
you
focus
take
on
an
it?
hour to just focus on it, yes.
No question. I have identify, so it don't matter. But I
Do
don't
you
have
want to
spell
cast a
slots.
spell? Actually, wait. Can you
don't
Can you
have it.
ritual cast?
Oh,
I don't know if artificers can.
I don't know if they can either. I think it's
No.
also a feat normally that you have to take, isn't it? Ritual
I
cast?
think just. Oh no, it just says ritual casting. You can cast an artificer spell as a ritual if that spell has a ritual tag and you have
There
the
you go.
spell
I think
prepared.
it takes like 10 minutes then.
Yeah.
So if identify is ritual, which I think it is, then you could do that.
Checking it right now. Oh yeah, it's a ritual. Yeah. Sweet. So I'll do that. That's so fucking handy. Holy shit. This javelin's probably taller than me. Fuck it, I'm gonna work with it though.
Yeah, this javelin is like 5 feet long. It's perfectly balanced though, like as you hold it. It's like fine silver made. It is magical. It is a javelin of returning. However, it does not require attunement. It does 1d8 damage.
Need that. Need that.
Can Arthur focus in on that giant cleaver he got from Mythalos
Yeah.
during the short? Yeah, he'd like to do that.
So you don't make it an entire hour for this rest is the main issue. Is about 35 or so minutes. You guys begin to see these like twinkling lights in the distance. So unless you guys want to somehow stop or anything like that, this rest will end somewhat soon.
I need this short rest, I should say. I'm not even I would like, I need it.
I need it as well.
Onsis,
How fast we ripping through these
Onsis,
currents?
as you're like on the front of the boat too, kind of like just like taking in the scenery, kind of like in your mind palace. Oh, sorry, indigestion. You begin to smell like smoke. Smells really strong though.
Is it like a wood smoke, a chemical
It is a
smoke?
wood smoke. There actually is some chemical smell to it. Kind of a smell that you've smelled before, actually. You smell it really strongly all of a sudden, though. Like,
Don, slow the boat.
Got you. What's wrong? Like,
As
I'm gonna
you-
try to like stop this bitch like some
Yeah.
kind of way.
yeah, I think you can kind of like drift into the current a little bit and like kind of find an opposite rapid or something. Onsis, you like do some quick like looking and oh shit, one of the crates at the back of the boat is like smoldering now with flame.
Okay. On our boat?
Yeah. It is like fully strapped down and like it is a part of the boat essentially.
Well, yeah, I'm like, fire, like, help. And we gotta either, like, try and undo it and toss it in
Oh,
the
shit.
water, or...
Boys,
Are we still in like rapids?
No, I will say it's calmer now simply because you guys don't have to worry about also getting chased. So you guys can kind of plan out like an easier route now that you have time.
Arthur's gonna use the bag of holding to try to scoop up a bunch of water, and then just dump it.
Bag of holding water. Okay.
Go Gadget, water!
What is in your bag of holding?
There's like armor, there's the noble clothes, there's a javelin.
Is it like the way you empty a bag of holding by like turning it over?
Yeah.
What if
I
you
don't
just
know.
like make the hole really small?
Yeah, well,
And then
here's
you
the
just-
thing, because I don't know exactly how it works, because you can take out certain things. Can I reach in to try to take out the water?
So that's kind of what I'm wondering is like I don't know how this works without emptying out
Like,
the
you're-
entire bag.
It's like typically, I think how you empty out a bag of holding is that you push it inside out. But I don't know if turning it over does anything.
I also just don't know if you can like itemize a thing of water in
Yeah,
there.
I don't know how much water it could hold.
I'll
Well,
say
water
that-
is a thing.
I know, but like, how do you get water out of the bag of holding? Because it's not like you just
Yeah,
like.
can't grab it.
Yeah, like you can't grab things. You have to like. It's a vacuum. It's like a magical space in the bag where you have to
Yeah.
go in there, think of the thing you were grabbing, and then grab it and pull it out of the bag. So I don't really know if you can do
So-
that with water,
Well,
unless you were just filling the bag and then turning this bitch over, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay. I guess, alright, Arthur's just going to take the time to put all the stuff on the middle of the boat first. Just like, alright, this is, just push it inside out as it just falls on the ground. I'll deal with that later. And he goes to scoop up the water.
Wait, can I use prestidigitation on it? Would you say that
I think it is a too big of a fire as of now.
it's not a small campfire?
No, not at this point.
that shit's not a small campfire.
Speaking of which, this is a dark cavern and there is a bright fire on the back of the boat now.
Fuck.
It's lit.
You guys
Literally.
recognize the smell though now that it's a little bit heavier. It is the same smell you guys smelt at the like production plant way back in Deep Hollow. Someone just shit themselves? What was that?
Yeah, my bad, bro. Damn.
I'll get it later.
That's on
I'll
me.
deal with it at break.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
It should dry up. It'll be easy.
Oh.
Do you want?
You hear his cam just immediately turns off.
Yeah, Arthur, you sit there and like are filling up the bag.
He's just, alright, and then just,
You hold it there for like 4-5 seconds. You're like, that's probably enough water. You pull it out, and it like, like falls to the bottom. And you're like,
The
oh,
sea level
shit.
drops.
you like pull it to the back of the boat, and you begin to empty it, and it just. Oh shit! You got a lot of water in here. Eventually the water does stop, and it puts out the fire. You realize that there is a like charred brown substance, like powdery substance now that is like caked into the bottom of this. And there is like some white as well at like the very, very bottom that hadn't quite burnt yet.
yeah, there's a lot of Widowmaker in here.
Is that fit?
Kind of.
Pick up a fan.
We arrived to our destination. We're all just
Do
like,
you guys? Do you guys want to check the rest of the cargo?
Yes,
I think that's a
after-
fucking phenomenal idea, bro.
Yeah, after Arthur's done putting all the stuff back in the bag, he's gonna start trying to mess with the big 7-foot tall crate.
Okay. Yeah.
got
no,
flammable shit on a
7-foot
wooden
tall
raft.
crate is like pretty sealed up, but if you guys want to like kind of crack it open or something, you guys can.
I'd like to use the axe to try to.
Okay. Yeah. You guys crack this open, and for
There's gonna
some
be a
of
guy in there.
for some of you, there is a familiar sight of a human figure with 2 wings carved into their back. And their hands are suspended to the top of the crate right now, and they're just like hanging in it right now. You're unsure if
slowly
they're
gonna-
alive or dead as of right
Close
now.
that bitch.
Arthur's slowly gonna move the crate lid back up. Just
You said, what did you say at the Indian?
You guys are unsure if they're dead or alive.
we check for a quick pulse though?
Like Arthur's like holding it up, he's just shaking his head, just
Make a medicine check,
no,
Kevrick.
no,
Let's
no.
check.
And then he's just gonna lower the lid back down.
Woo! 3. I don't know what a pulse is.
I got a 16 on my medicine check.
Oh, dude, we're so stupid. What, man?
Kevin goes and like touches his head, touches his hand to
Yeah.
the forehead, and he's just like, "Nah, I think they're dead."
You ape! Jesus!
Asher, you go over and find like on their neck where like the jugular is. There's a very faint pulse.
Mm. Can I cure wounds this guy?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that, man. He might.
Well,
Oh,
can we get their hands unbound first?
No, I think we want their hands bound for sure.
Yes,
We don't know who
that's
this is.
correct.
Well, we know
I
they're a
will
sacrifice.
say, Asher, as you go for the pulse and everything, you see that this dude has like a massive beard, like unkempt beard, really long, stringy hair that is super unkempt.
So he'd been here for a while.
He has a fuck ton of scars all over him. The scars also look like necrotic in nature, where they are magical. Like, these are not the same. Like, these are the same markings, but much, much more potent on this person.
Okay. I heal him for 8 hit points.
Okay. As he's kind of hanging, like, facing away from you, you heal him, and the dark, like, necrotic sketching of wings on his back absorb some of the energy, and he and he is awake.
All right, hold on. We're not with those guys. Just keep breathing.
Yeah,
just
we-
keep breathing.
You just happened to be on the boat we used to escape. What happened?
He kind of like turns his head around. You guys see these like crystal blue eyes, like the purest diamonds you have ever seen are embedded into this dude's face, basically, is what it looks like.
Oh.
And there is just like dried blood caked onto his cheeks. He's
He
where
geeks hard.
where am I? What?
Just take a second. Just breathe. Just breathe. We're here to help you. Just get it all out.
He begins to pull the like reins from the top of the crate, and he puts his feet onto the bottom of the crate, and he begins to like pull onto the chains and like pull them from the top of the crate.
I'm gonna suggest that he relaxes.
Okay, what does he have to roll?
He has to roll wisdom saving throw 16.
This dude's wise beyond his years.
And then so I'm gonna tell him to this motherfucker. He's half dead, bruh. He don't got no disadvantage.
Pulls his right hand free, and he turns, and he's just, who's here? Where am I? What's going on?
We're trying to figure that out.
Ooh.
All right, just calm down. We're on a boat right now, so don't shake the boat too much.
Relax, big homie. You gotta calm it down.
What was the last thing you remember?
Light. I was pulled from the. I was pulled from the nothing into something. Who are you?
Old man.
What is your names? Give me
I'm-
a name.
Who are
I-
you, brother? Who
Hey,
are
we
you?
should know. We kind of woke the guy up. I'm Arthur. All right. See, all right. I'm from Golden Spire. Are you from Golden Spire?
What is Golden Spire?
That. Okay.
It's a
what
where
is-
are you? Where are you from? It's a
Where's
city
nothing?
on the coast.
You see his jaw kind of relax a little bit as it like goes slack, and he just goes, I'm from the start of don't.
Arthur like vistas like runs his hand through his hair as he's like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me!"
I guess. I am trapped in something. What is this?
Your body? So, you're in a...
Are you all?
okay. Are we all what?
These are the same mortals, bruh.
Are you? Would you consider yourselves mortal?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm guessing that you were not mortal and you were sent here, trapped in a
The
body.
greater divine.
You see his left hand grabs onto the second chain and he pulls it from the crate. He stands there and you see that he's a very emaciated figure. Once again, these like bright blue glowing eyes.
We should have known, bro.
And he almost like a blind man, he just kind of wanders. He can't really like, you're assuming he can't see.
I'm gonna like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't do that. I was gonna like fake punch him, see if he like reacted to it, but
Arthur's
I'm gonna
not gonna
die.
like touch him. He's just gonna be like, "Whoa, what? Like this place, this boat isn't too wide. Careful."
He sticks a
What's
hand
your
out
name?
and grabs onto who's closest to this guy.
Arthur, probably.
He just like
Yeah.
touches your face.
Oh, you can let go. I can just.
And then he kind of touches himself.
Pause.
Pause.
On the boat? In the
And
what?
then the eye sockets, for lack of a better term, kind of scan the area around you now.
Did you do something to me?
And he says, "You asked for my name.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
The only
Well,
thing
me.
I remember is my name." And he peers directly into your eyes, Asher, as you ask for his name. And he says, "My name is Syrexis." And he just sticks a hand out to you.
Hold on. Do I know who Straxus is?
We heard
You
that name in
guys
the book.
very vividly remember that name.
In the
Where do
book.
we-
It
where-
was in the book. It was in the
The
book.
book that I got stuck in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Direxis was the guy who was a god, and that you were.
Oh, he was like
Straxus
something
for a little
else.
Didn't we?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like,
Weren't we told that he was killed?
wait, I gotta grab my notes. One sec. Give me like 45 seconds.
The biggest. The largest. The strongest.
Dude, I don't sort my notes. Oh boy.
Okay, so he's okay.
DM, can I press Control F in Arthur's memory and get all the lore about him?
I think Asher has his notes, so.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do have them now. So he's reaching his hand out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk closer to him slowly and let him like fucking do whatever the fuck he needs to do to feel comfortable with me being there.
Yeah, you see that his hand just kind of like lands against you, and he says, "Our children." He kind of like makes a fist and just says, "Our creation? How am I?" And he kind of scans his own body now.
So I'm gonna kind of cut him off. I'm gonna say Syrexis. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I have seen and lived some of your past life, I saw that, unfortunately, many of your siblings had died. And
As you
I-
say your siblings have died, it's almost like a memory comes back to him, and he kind of buckles for just a second. He goes, "My family." And he like holds his sternum now, and he just kind of like collapses into himself just as for a second, and kind of
But
falls to his
Sorexis-
knees.
But Sorexis, I saw you talking with a being. I don't know who it was. I couldn't make it out. That was far more powerful than yourself. And he turned you into what you are now, which we call Godling. You are
He
someone
looks
that
up at you and says, "Mother,"
God,
and he kind of shakes, and he says, "Mother," and
Sorexis, who's your mother?
It doesn't have to be Zayluth, is it?
he looks. No. Much more powerful than Zayluth.
That's bad. That's
She was.
worse.
She was my sister. My mother. She was everything. She was what creation felt like. She was light in the darkness that we found ourselves in. She is the last thing I remember.
Quick question. What's your opinions on Zayluth? Just general. Like, dislike?
She is a part of my family. I
Gotcha,
would not do
gotcha.
anything to hurt my family.
Yeah, gotcha.
Dios mío, Dios mío.
Understood.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, to your family, right? You would.
How did this happen to me?
We're
Look, man, we
trying to
don't know.
figure that out right now. We're see, like, I don't know what to talk. Like, I can't. Do you know what a drug is? Like,
So Sorexis, whatever was going on in your life way back before the start of it all, there were gods that couldn't destroy you. You were too strong to be destroyed. You couldn't be killed. So you were turned into a godling. You were trapped in a mortal body, similar to the rest of your family. So fortunately, I don't think that all of your family is gone forever, but they, just like you, are trapped in a mortal body.
Then, which of us remain?
We don't know.
well, there's Meridia. I don't know if you.
He
We're disclosing a lot of information.
points
Yes, I
at
don't-
you, Arthur, and he just goes, "Mother."
Yeah. See, I felt like that was. Yeah, Meridia's still around.
He says,
Whoa! Can I grab Arthur?
Do you
and
kn-
just...
He says, "Meridia is the word for mother that we created."
Oh,
He says, "How do I know what mother means?"
Yeah, I don't know what it was like back then, but the deities are kind of kind of more separated from us now, so we're still trying to figure everything out. Listen, we got a lot to deal with right now, including you now. So,
Do you know who
What?
Jahal is?
They are not from my family, at least.
Okay, thank you.
do you remember seeing a tall, dark-skinned man with two scimitars?
No.
Okay. So, I think Arthur's looking at everyone. So it's like, why are they transporting him like this? This seems like a big deal, right?
Yeah,
Seems
but
like a
I feel
very
like
big
the way they're moving them makes sense. It's like you wouldn't want to draw any attention, so like
And then
keep
where are
the
they? Where
audience-
is this going?
Then let's follow the trail.
I would love to after I'm not halfway to dying.
Whether we can't
Like to
turn back
address-
now.
I'd like to
You
address
can't.
to
Sorexis, sorry, go ahead, Brendan.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna say to Sorexis, like, if we need a moment to gather ourselves, that's totally fine. I was like, but I think that our paths are obviously intertwined for a reason, and we can maybe help you, you can maybe help us.
He somewhat stumbles to his feet and kind of clasps both of his hands onto your face, Ansys.
That's a little
And he
touchy.
says, Faye, child. He says, you are not of our creation. Your kind was here before we founded this place. It's good to know that you are still around. And he once again,
my kind?
You're an elf.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
He kind of puts his like.
I thought you were alluding to something else. Sorry.
No, he kind of like puts his thumb like across your forehead. And he stops. Who put me in this body?
Bad people, some bad
Yeah.
people.
Do you know Jahal? That's probably.
Stop. Can we
wasn't
stop
Jahal.
name dropping?
I don't
Please.
think this Jahal would be powerful enough if I
It
have
wasn't.
not heard of him.
Sorexis, I know that none of us are gonna fully understand each other in our experiences in the past. But the road that we've been on recently has one way or another led us to this point in this boat with you. And we've encountered some beings that have mentioned your family members and follow their word, so to speak. So I think that it's only a matter of time before we find out more information on your family. It kind of seems like we're destined to be there. We're being pulled in that direction. Similar to how we chose this boat. We chose to go out here on this day.
I will ask everyone in the group to make a like persuasion check just to put this guy at ease.
Please, Arthur, I'm begging you. Finally, for once.
27.
16.
You know, can I choose to just not do it?
8.
Like, I'm not trying to help this dude feel no better. I'm stressed out.
Okay, yeah.
Also 8, and mine wasn't that one.
Okay. You see, like, his eyes just kind of embolden a little bit. And he touches the both sides of his head, and he says, so little, so much. And he walks off the side of the boat onto the water and just sits atop the water, and everywhere he goes there's this slight blue kind of energy that just keeps him above the surface of the water. And as he continues to kind of walk, he just says, it can't be.
We can't let this dude roam free, bruh.
Yeah, I know.
And
Hey.
he just kind of caresses himself and begins to walk and just walk and walks.
Hey, Sorexis, wait 1 sec. I got a question.
Hey, big dog, can you come back, please?
He just is gonna continue to walk unless you guys follow him.
Arthur's gonna like.
He's walking on.
Is he-
He's walking on
is he
water. right?
walking
blue
backwards?
energy. Is it
Or is he
lingering?
walking
It's not lingering.
forward?
Okay.
So he's walking on water.
He's walking on water in like in the direction you guys were going.
Okay.
Don't hurt me. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
How
Yep.
long of a travel do you think we
You guys-
suspect?
You
we
guys
have
can
had?
like see semblance of the coast, so it'd probably be another like 5-10 minutes maybe. Because there's like lights in the distance, so
How long in this realm did it take the last time I went into that book?
it's been 2 days, I think.
No. How long was I in the book to everyone else?
Oh, for
Like only like a minute or
yeah,
something,
it was
right?
like 30 seconds. Yeah.
Can I try and go back in right now?
Sure.
Yeah, all right. Arthur will hand over the book. Also, how long has it been since we started trying to do a short
It's
rest?
about
Just curious.
45 minutes as of right now.
Gotcha.
What do I need to do to? Is it like
Wisdom
a
saving
thing, right?
throw.
Oh, bless. 23
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Last time a natural 20. This time a 23.
plus 7, bruh.
Um. All right. Fuck.
I'm ready, brother.
You find yourself in this cascading field of blue and purple crystalline grass. It's hard to describe, but it almost feels like this entire place is on perfect time. Almost like everything has this perfect flow of energy to it. The sky is this beautiful gold with this small bead of light in the distance. You feel at peace, Asher. And
Am I me?
you look down and it seems like you're you. You don't see anything in the horizon.
I will begin to walk.
Okay. Yeah, you walk. Your hands graze atop this grass. It smells sweet, almost like an apple orchard. It has this extremely like perfect temperature to it. And you walk, and you walk, and you walk.
And I jog,
You
and then
begin
I
to-
start to run.
You begin to
shortly
jog and you
after.
feel joy filling you, almost like you're the cusp of something.
Yep.
And you stop and you kind of take the surrounding in and you turn around and everything is on fire.
Oh fuck.
Right, row. Doink.
Everything that I have, like everything that where I've gone is on fire.
Yes.
I'm going to take a. I'm gonna. Okay. So I would assume that there's a line where things are not on fire and things are on fire.
Essentially.
I'm going to take a step towards not on fire. Does that catch on fire?
The sky behind you grows darker for the foot that you travel. And a wake of fire is left where you step.
I'm going to take a step into the fire. Do I feel anything different? Do I feel pain?
You feel like you have found your purpose in destruction.
Oh fuck.
So
And as you turn around back to the field that you were following, it seems like you didn't mean to leave this destruction behind you, but no matter what you do, everything you touch ignites and crumbles and decays. Even though Asher, this book is no longer talking about some other being. It's trying to give you a warning.
Do I have my memories and
Yeah,
thoughts?
as
while
of right
I'm in this
now,
place?
yeah, you do.
I think in a very cinematic way, I'm going to, instead of delving further into the fire or into the perfect landscape in front of me, I'm going to turn and walk the line of destruction and creation.
As you turn again, you remember the POV that you had of Sir Rexus looking at the being that was destroying him. And you hear the words echo behind you as you walk. Mother! There is many of your children that remain dead in your wake as you walk this line.
My children.
You realize that while you remember that you are Asher, you are experiencing something that has happened to something else.
Okay.
The warning still stands of what can and will repeat.
And okay, there's still nothing. It's literally just a field. There's nothing here other than obviously.
To your left, you look and the horizon still stands, beautiful gold. The right, burning embers, a field of ash. The sky is darkened. But now you see these like dark orbs of light across this field where you have destroyed. And each one of them fades from this like gold to this black to nothing. And each one of them just gets snuffed out. Like a sky full of stars losing their energy. Snuffed out. One by one by one by one.
I think that at this point, Arthur is very confused, and conflicted, and scared, and he doesn't really know what to feel.
You mean Ash?
Is that what I said?
You said Arthur.
Arthur.
Arthur, yeah. You're
What's
fine.
going on?
You're tripping, bro. Asher, yeah. And I think he begins to, similarly to how he did in the field, he's still walking this line, and he is walking and walking and walking, and then begins to jog and run. And as he's doing it, thoughts of everything he's done with his allies up to now, all the decisions he's made, all the conversations he's had with Lucius, every combat, every conversation to save someone or to hurt someone, they all race through his head, and he's kind of doing this weaving in and out of the fire and the field, the fire and the field, as he doesn't know which way to lean into, and he's very anxious and afraid at the same time to see in the future which way he's going to decide to turn.
Asher, you hear a voice creep in now and says, "Now you begin to understand why I said I needed to show you the truth." All of you on the boat see the book and collapse in on itself. Asher sits there stunned. He blinks. The last thing you hear before you enter the material realm is, "Meridian, why?"
In what voice?
You don't know.
Okay. Does it sound familiar to Mother?
No.
The voice saying Mother? Okay.
No. This one sounds more masculine than the other.
Okay. Yeah. And he's saying it in a tone that would make them seem like equals to Marie almost.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to fuck. I don't know if I can message because I don't know if this guy can fucking hear everything. I don't know if he can fucking read messages. I'm just gonna whisper to the group. I think Meridia might have trapped Cernixus in the body.
Oh,
Wonderful.
And what does that mean for the rest of us?
You see him
What does that mean
walking,
to you?
and as you say Meridia trapped him in this body, he just says, she would never. No. No. She brought me life, conscious. How could she strip me of my power and put me in my creations? And he just walks and begins to sprint into the distance until he is running completely away from you now. He is out of your sight by a circle. But very
Over the
soon.
water, yeah?
Yeah.
fuck it. Let him raise hell. We'll catch up to him later.
Yeah, I was gonna
Fuck
say we
no.
can't catch up to him if he's running across water.
Well, we're not stopping that guy, for being honest.
I ain't trying to
Arthur's,
stop shit.
Arthur's gonna look at Asher and go, does that mean he's like our great grandfather or something?
I mean, he's a god.
Yeah, but if he made us, aren't we like related in a sense?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
No, I'm trying to figure out where I cosmically stand, Don. Okay.
No.
I had to
no.
sit here. I thought we had some random old dude that was gonna be a sacrifice, but no, it's Sorexis.
Aren't you like a detective?
Yeah, yeah.
You should be discerning shit better than this.
Discerning.
As all this
You
is-
think
as all
I
this
can
is
use
going
some
on,
good old deductive reasoning to figure out why some old people did this thing?
Motherfucker, we're learning this deity. We're learning about him. You're like, dude, is this my grandpa? Like, the fuck are you saying?
I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
Don is just in fucking disbelief. This is the conclusion we got.
as all of that's happening, all of that discourse, Asher is like, he gets up and he goes to sit on the front of the boat and just like at the edge and it's just like looking at his knife and just like spinning it in his hand, like point to point, just like trying to figure out, just thinking, reminiscing on what he thought about in that book.
I don't have any clues right now. I'm going off of what we've heard, which I was trying. Do you know why I was trying to get a relation so that we could calm the guy down? Thanks a lot for that, by the way.
Bro, dude, sorry, man. He's got bright. He's grabbing people. He looks scary. I'm
Yes,
stressed
I
out.
know. He touched my face. That was weird.
I'm like, bro, I'm not.
Did you see what he did to Arthas? He was like, Arthur's gonna mimic what he did to him. Like, he's like, ah, Faye, child. Who does that?
Yeah, it's just kind of like,
I don't know.
like PTSD is like, get the fuck away from me.
And now we gotta deal with him with whatever else is down there. I'm resting before we get there. Arthur's just gonna lay back on
He
the
just
boat.
kicks back.
He's just like, ugh.
I think this is a great time to take a little 10-minute break, if you guys agree.
Agreed.
That's fine.
Perfect.
Cool. intermish.
Ah,
Alright. We are gonna cut the second half a little bit shorter tonight because we have just a player that would like to stop a little bit early, so we'll stop here probably the next 30 or so minutes. Yeah. I say you guys can finish your short rest if you guys would like to pursue that. What are you guys doing from here?
I'd say that we need to somehow rest. We need to dock this ship. We need to get off. Or we need to find a destination that is safe. So either we stay here and rest, or we continue a little bit farther so we can get off and then rest. But that's a whole other list of variables, I feel like. We don't know where
I say
we're
let's rip a short rest on the boat real quick.
Yeah, you guys can
Did
finish
we
your short rest.
already? Yeah, let's finish up the short rest and then dock the boat.
Back the boat? Are you guys gonna try and like scrape across one of the sides of this cavern into the end of it? Like,
You said there was a coast nearby, huh? We can
yeah,
see a
that's
coast?
where you guys are like headed to. You're assuming. You guys have
Yeah,
been
we
on
might
this.
be-
You guys will have been like a straight shot, like moving. You guys would have been on this for about 35 minutes now underground, which is pretty substantial. So.
God damn.
You might as well ride that bitch to the fucking, ride it into the coast and just leave it there. Fuck it.
You aren't sure what awaits you on the coast, if anything,
That's
so you guys
my
have to
thing.
get closer to see. You guys do also remember that there was a fire on your boat, so they are, if there is something, they probably have seen your fire.
Well, you said there were lights and stuff too, right? Yeah, so like we know we're approaching some sort of civilization of some sort, probably.
Arthur's gonna start looking to see if he can find any footprints.
On the coast? Are you guys
Well,
walking?
actually, have they not reached there yet?
I
we
mean, if you
still
guys
waiting
want to
to-
just pull up closer and see what's on the coast, you guys can. I'm just asking
And
what you
all-
guys want to do, so.
In all
If-
fairness, should we
if
just
there's-
pull up to the coast? Rex has probably kind of just ran amok up there, right?
Yeah, like honestly, we don't. If there's nowhere else to dock, we should just go to the coast.
We don't really have a choice. I really don't want to fight nobody, though.
They don't know that we. They under closer inspection they would, but right now they don't. I don't think they know anything bad happened. If there are
We
more
could.
goons over here,
We could light the box back on fire when we get closer and cause a big panic, and then try to slip away.
I think we could do that. And I also think just Rexus would probably help with that. If some weird old guy with diamond blue eyes ran by,
I did forget to say whenever you guys were searching the rest of the cargo, if someone wants to make an investigation check real quick. Sure.
I'm good at these.
Both of you, go ahead.
I'm like that. I'm sorry, I haven't even rolled yet.
I actually lost my eyesight for a little bit.
19.
Not one.
15.
19, you find a potion of heroism.
Ooh, wee, ooh.
I should replace the one that got stolen. Or we can keep this for later and he's going to put it up.
This is probably one of the ones that were being made at Bridgeport, to be honest, so.
That would be so funny. We just be like, hey man, I heard there's a robbery. Got this thing. I don't know what happened. Like, that's crazy that you got robbed, but I got this potion. You know, maybe it could help make up your loss.
Don, they hit a lick on you like that?
Yeah,
That's
are you guys
crazy.
just pulling up to the shore here, lighting a fire on your boat, seeing what's going on?
Yeah, let's do it. Spark this shit up.
Okay, you guys get a minute or so away from the coast, going at like a slower speed, and ignite the back of the boat again.
hmm
You guys see a lot of these lights are that like iridescent blue fungus that you guys saw at the start. There's a lot of like these bright mushroom caps, and it looks
Are we
like
still
there-
underground?
Yes, and it looks like there is now a small burrowed tunnel that leads kind of at like a 30-degree angle upwards.
Okay, do we see like any people?
No?
I guess we can just hop off the boat. The fire was kind of pointless then.
Yeah, your boat is just burning.
All right, let's hop on off. I'm gonna hop on off.
All right.
Yeah, we're not going back.
You guys land. There is just a tunnel that leads upwards.
This is such a bad idea. I'm gonna
All right.
ready my
Um,
ready my new handy javelin.
Arthur,
Everyone,
did you look for those footprints to see if you can like follow Sorexis or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll an investigation check for me.
25.
Well, there certainly isn't people here anymore.
Word.
You don't just find footprints, you also find the feet of someone missing the rest of their body.
Oh,
man.
shit.
What?
No way.
Wait, what do you wait? What does that mean?
Wait,
That
there
means
is
somebody
just
got
2 feet
severed.
sitting in the sand with no body attached to them, and there
Was
is footprints that
so
lead away
cool.
from them.
All right, are these men's feet or women's feet? What feet are we talking about here?
Does
I
it
hate
matter?
this.
Are you
I
trying
hate
to-
this line of questions.
Does it matter?
Okay, first
Whoa,
question.
whoa, Peppa Step is here.
First question. Was Sorexis wearing shoes? They had sandals, right?
Rexus was not wearing shoes.
Okay. Are these just bare? Like they're not boots? They're just
They have shoes on.
okay.
They're not boots, but they're shoes. They're like a
So-
light wrap kind of deal.
What?
I'm on
How
Lacey.
old do they look? How old do they look? Like, does this look like they just got cut like just now?
I
Like,
mean, it
how-
looks like a
Is it like
pretty
a clean cut?
It looks.
I don't think we need to read too much into
This
this.
is gonna be the funniest sentence I've ever said. This was like a pretty a fresh pair of feet.
What do you mean? We
because it's
don't need to question this. It's a pair of feet that don't
It's
look
like, oh,
disturbed at all.
So, like, what I'm saying is, like, obviously, Sorexis put a motherfucker in his place on the way out.
What did he do to him?
He cut his
You
fucking
are
feet
right
off.
there, just like that, bro. Dude, he fucking mana blade right here. Turn him into
Literally put a
fucking
pep in
action.
his step.
Does the
So I'm
tunnel that goes
wondering-
upward looks like it was recently formed? Was that like
So-
a
No,
byproduct
the
of
tunnel
Sorexis?
has been here.
So is there like
Okay.
puddles of blood everywhere then? If we just have a pair of
There's-
feet sitting here?
There's a pretty decent trail that leads that direction, yeah.
No, dude, Austin, you're crazy. You're like, dude, did he just make this tunnel? Or like, whoa, that would be
Like, what if he was like a
crazy.
god? He could just be like, boom, tunnel, fuck this.
If Bro
and
made
then
tunnel,
he's
we're
out.
not chasing his ass down. Alright,
I
I say
would've
we
read
go
that.
up in the tunnel.
Yeah, if you guys are going up the tunnel,
Alright.
we can make that happen.
Assume the marching order, fellas.
Assume the marching order, fellas.
I mean, do we have other options? Is that the only way we see to go?
Let's activate stealth and just like
I
crouch.
mean, unless you guys
Like-
put the boat out, you guys could get back on the boat. It's up to you guys.
Boats burned down.
Burn
I'm
the
burning the
boats.
boat. We got it. It's onward.
Tunnel.
There's no going back.
Burn
Burn the fucking boats.
Captain Don Sparrow, let's get to it.
Bro, I'm just gonna start walking up this fucking tunnel.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
Not in front though. Like, put a big guy in front.
Like totally not in front. Like
Is this
Totally like in the middle.
Is this actually
Like the
admitting that
market.
he's little?
Totally like. I think it should go Kevrik,
No. I'm in
Francis,
I'm in
me, Ben, or not Bando. Wow, Don, Arthur. I think that should be the order. We just sandwich
Now
us in.
this is how it goes. It goes Arthur, Asher, Don,
What the-
me, Ansys.
I mean, that is low-key how it has been for a while.
Yeah, because he can't see in the dark, you can see in the dark, and I can't read. So
Well, you can't read.
It was like,
You don't know
it was
what
like,
a pulse is.
there's a
there's a something over here.
there's a
Guys, something's existing right here.
You guys look as you guys are kind of like getting into the tunnel. You guys look. There is light at the end of it that looks like daylight. It doesn't look like you guys are gonna be like in this tunnel for hours.
A word?
Yeah, like this is probably a decent jaunt up to the surface, but
Smooth jump.
you
Big
guys didn't
steppers.
like.
All right, fellas.
You guys didn't go like into the Underdark.
All right.
You guys know
So-
that the travel was pretty slight into like a pocket of it.
Okay, so we want to do this like sneaky, right?
So
I'm
we
less
could light a
worried about
fucking
this
we could light a
to be
fucking
honest with you.
torch.
Okay, we're just getting after it then. All right,
I mean, I'm
let's walk out
I'm
this
not
tunnel.
that worried about the stealth for real.
Word. All right, let's go.
Okay, yeah, you guys begin to jaunt your way up to the top of this tunnel. the trail stops of blood at some point because there's probably a lack of it left. And then the body as well. Sure enough, Mana Blade, man, just a clean cut right in the middle of the shin, basically.
Yeesh.
Then there is just now also the head missing. Clean cut.
Bros.
From the
Bros
same
leaving a
dude?
fucking trail. That's insane.
Just so this is the torso and a little past the knees that is left of this body.
Arthur's like looking, and he's like, "Why do it like this?"
So this bro cut his feet off and then drug him all the way up the tunnel and then cut his head off
and then kept the head until further
as a
notice.
trophy?
I guess.
Arthur's
we
gonna
let him
search the
go.
body.
The
We
head
just
is
let him
not
go.
to be
We just let him
found,
go.
for sure.
Arthur's
Yo,
just
that's-
gonna search
that's
this
kinda-
body real quick.
Yeah, no,
Who-
go ahead.
who opened the cage?
I mean, you find 3 gold pieces.
Sick.
oh,
I'm
yeah.
not broke anymore.
And you also... No, I'm kidding. You don't find shit else. You find 3 gold pieces.
You
I
also find an armor stone.
I was gonna be like, you find a picture of his family.
Arthur's
3
gonna
young
hold-
children left behind.
Arthur's gonna hold up 2 more gold and go, "Hey, I shouldn't just take all of this. Who wants the other?" I know it's like nothing, but
I'ma snatch that.
all right. Who wants the last one?
Absolute money grub. I got too
I'ma
much
snatch
money
that one
grub.
too.
Okay, whatever.
Making too much coin. Sorry.
Bro, after that casino, bro, I'm up.
I forgot about the casino.
I've been up. I've been up. That casino.
Rude.
Crazy.
Rude.
Oh, motherfucker, we were talking uppage? I got the most uppage.
I'm
Been
not
up the
going band.
longest.
I'm not going band for
going-
band.
Guys,
Sounds like he
Poster
wants to go
child.
band for band.
guys, Arthur's gonna just gesture to the body. What are
I'm
we
not
doing?
going band. Hold on. I'm not going band for band with an industry plant, bro. Hold on. What
An
you talking
industry
about?
plan, bro.
Bruh, it sounds like Don wants to go band for band, bro.
Sounds like he
Oh,
was
no.
a
Absolutely
bad
not.
man.
I lost. That's it, bro.
Okay.
You got me.
Cool.
I'll say you
Hit the
guys
money
can
spread.
have this conversation while you're exiting the tunnel. Eventually, you guys get to like the mouth of it. You guys begin to smell like sea salt air still, so you guys assume that you're still probably on the coast.
We still in the dark though.
No, we
No, you guys are
outside now.
coming into the top of it. It looks like there is like a cave entrance that is protecting this tunnel, though.
And there's no other bodies, just that one we
Doesn't
found.
look like any other bodies.
Any blood?
Not necessarily up here. Maybe a little bit if you really looked for like a drop or two, but
Damn, bro was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's
Directives
just
really caught the
one,
one dude.
apparently. Actually, there might have been multiple, and they saw what happened to that guy and ran, which I would do.
no, your
so
investigation
There's
was
no
high
way-
enough. This was just a dude waiting. Like,
Ah.
he was the he's like the liaison, is what you're assuming, between
Catastrophic.
and he happened to be down there.
Worst day at the job of all time.
Oh, easily.
He never stood a chance, bro.
Jesus
we
Christ.
let somebody out.
You
That's
guys-
Loki,
so
technically, his feet are still 10. He's still 10 toes down there.
Dude.
10
Bro was
toes
just
in it
like-
when we standing on business.
No,
I'm a
it's-
big dog.
Bro was shit on business and Sorexis said, I'm gonna take that. These legs are mine now.
he let him stand there. He let him keep it. He let him keep it.
Technically, he didn't leave his post.
Yeah.
You guys do also you guys saw that the body was like holding a blade, like trying to probably defend
Okay.
themselves. Like they weren't just a guy; they were definitely a part of this group.
Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me
Yeah,
feel better.
like they're not just like a dad fishing in the Underdark, you know.
Well, I thought maybe they were like, it was like one of the like henchmen they were using that necessarily wasn't doing it for the, you're just trying to feed his
He's
family,
one
you know?
of the good ones, yeah.
Yeah, a job's a job, you know?
In this economy, yeah, you guys see that like this cave, you guys can kind of hear the waves crashing on the rocks that is the entrance to this cave, and as you guys like look out of it, there is just like rocks that kind of lead into the ocean now a little bit down the way. It looks like the waves are kind of crashing up, and it's kind of this like weird lagoon that you're in right now. It's weirdly beautiful. It almost looks like there should be an abandoned shipwreck in it, like if you're in a movie. It's kind of serene looking, but then there's also Sorexis kind of sitting on one of the rocks with the head in between his hands.
Sheesh, this guy's a sicko.
This feels like when they had fucking Socrates in Bill and Ted, and he just like was so unadjusted to what was happening around him.
That's such a good movie.
Fucking Socrates.
Arthur's gonna take a deep breath and go, okay, we just gotta deal with crazy people? That's fine. That's fine. We do this all the time. And he's gonna just start slowly walking up. Like, how far is he again?
Said like 30 feet away from you.
Dude, let's have Asher disguise
Yeah,
himself
I'm
as
gonna
Arthur and
yell.
set this guy off.
There's just like
It's a creation, bro.
Hey, Sorexis. You, I don't know if you're probably not okay, but, you know, we can talk.
Hey, guy, why'd you kill that dude? I'm just fucking. Why'd you do that,
He's
man?
just looking, the slack jaw of the decapitated head. What is all of your troops' goals?
Whoa.
Do you mean just like us in general? Because we don't really have like a. It's just kind of us and some help.
And what is it now that you would plan to do?
I'm just trying. Me personally, I'm just trying to make sure no one else gets hurt by a lot of the weirdness that's happening recently. It's the same people whoever did this to you, most likely. At least the people that are transporting you.
What would you do to the people that hurt me?
I'd bring them to justice.
What would
If
you
I can.
do to the gods that hurt me?
Well, I'd
That's
like
a little
to
bit
bring
out of my
them-
pay grade.
I can't really currently do
just work
anything,
here.
but you know. I mean, I know you guys don't really operate by laws, but given that they're affecting us now, I would like to do that.
Rex,
Would
you
to
just say
answer
he's
your
gonna-
question, me personally, to answer your question, I plan on killing the people that like did it to you. But as for the gods that hurt you, we don't know much about them, nor are we powerful enough to do anything of use yet. I don't believe. But we're kind of in this constant state of trying to figure out what the good side is, if there is one. And we have made a living off of trying to make the best decision with the information we've been given.
As you say the good side, he takes his thumbs and kind of spreads a smile into the slack jaw of the like decapitated head.
I don't think
He
this guy's
says-
good.
Even if it means destroying them all.
Wait. No. Wait a minute. Can we have a longer discussion about this, please?
Sorexis, them as in the gods or them as in the mortals on this plane?
I brought too many of my children into existence to wipe them from this. I wish to destroy my own kind, my family, and rid them of the power that they so thought to take away from me.
Kind of let him cook.
And
I'm
he
good.
grabs the head by the back and just like a basketball shoots it into the ocean. Now, that is to say, there are probably many deaths that come from this. And I just need to know that you won't be the ones to try and stop me.
Nah.
We freed you.
I agree.
So we just
I don't wish to cause you harm. but I will do whatever it takes to make sure that my family feels the pain that they have stricken me with.
Sirexis, just to play devil's advocate here.
Oh my.
This guy.
So this contract.
Get us killed, bro. He's gonna get us killed.
Are you fully certain that all of your family wanted to do this to you?
I know. He actually turns and looks at you now, Asher, and says, I think you've seen it. I think you know that their existence will bring destruction.
Fuck, I'm looking at Asher like, what he mean, big dog?
To be completely honest, Sirexis, I've probably seen more than I should have as a mortal on this plane. So it's hard for me to make out everything clearly. I have guesses, educated guesses, similar to, and I mean this respectfully, when I saw or heard, it sounded like it could have been your father or someone on the same plane level as Meridia. And he asked why she would do this as she was trapping you here and sending you to this realm. That begs the question of, are you sure that all of your family wanted this to happen to you and your siblings? And do you plan on finding that out? Or do you just want to rid them all?
As you ask him all of this, another voice enters the chamber and kind of echoes into the cave. That's enough, y'all. Stop questioning our friend here. And you just begin to see Jahal step forward and says, I appreciate you for completing my delivery. This was supposed to be a little more discreet. I had some things that I also needed to get for... I'm assuming he's dead now if you're here. My Thalys, our good friend. Is he taken out? Yes?
Yes.
Who the
You know, if you could teleport, what's the point of doing all this delivery crap?
I didn't teleport here, but good try.
You've just been waiting here?
I just showed up on time. It's good business.
This motherfucker can track us for what?
He looks over to Sirexis and says, well, I think I have a lot of the answers that you're searching for, and I think our goals align somewhat well. Now, I can't offer you necessarily friendship, Sirexis, but I've got a lot of resources at my fingertips. And now that you're so trapped in your, well, lackluster, mortal body, as we all are, I think that it might be useful for you to make some allies. And he kind of just sticks his hand out to him, and he just...
Sirexis, all I ask...
Don't go with him. Don't go with him.
Sirexis, we can't stop you, but all I ask is that you remember the condition that you were in before we released you or saved you. And I ask that you think upon whether everyone deserves to die.
As you speak up, I'll say Arthur and Onsis make an insight check real quick.
Arthur, I don't ask much of you, but for once, please roll good on an insight.
Oh,
It's
25.
15.
What'd you roll, Onsis?
25.
Damn.
Jahal looks extremely upset with Asher. Seems
Could've guessed
extremely
that.
upset.
Oh God.
he's about to fucking crash out on your ass.
Listen, I know you're mad, Sirexis, but this guy, he's just gonna use you, alright?
He's bad news.
And Arthur's gonna take out the axe and look at Jahal.
Bad news.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking deepen my voice too. Yeah.
He swats Jahal's hand away. He says, I will make my own decisions. But first, I need to understand what I left behind. And he just gets up and kind of chooses a direction and begins to walk again.
Hansis on the inside is like, I feel that.
Okay.
Me as fuck, bro.
Valid! You
You
go!
Jahal speaks up and says, we will be waiting for whenever you are ready, if you wish to know why we had to do what we had to do. Sirexis doesn't really answer. He just kind of stops for like one step. Just kind of takes it in, and then continues to move forward.
Hey, you know, we are still technically, I mean, if you made us, we're kind of your family, right? So you can just, like, talk to people, to us. Not to this creep.
He
I'm
doesn't
gonna take
answer.
a clock shot.
He doesn't answer.
Arthur has no idea
Jahal
what's happening.
looks at all of you. Well, this is interesting. I didn't think you guys would be here.
Would it be surprising to think that we didn't think you'd be here?
No, that tracks. That tracks. I still need you alive.
On my nuts.
Hey, got his ass. I'm gonna give Don like a little high five.
Don, he
Yeah.
looks straight at you and just says, you weren't in the original plan. I can make exceptions.
Hey, come on now.
I need to stop. I'm not going to. You a bitch.
Oh,
Don, please
shit.
don't get us killed.
There's no way this is a real Jahal, right?
Onsis. With a 25 insight, you begin to realize this probably isn't a real Jahal. It seems like a communication.
So I'm gonna talk my shit so bad.
And he was trying to be intimidating,
Yeah, that shit.
persuade you to not follow, and, you know, hopefully, you know, to make communication with Sirexis. But you are beginning to realize that he is bluffing.
Yeah, I know he's not like that.
Come on, everybody. And I'll start walking with Sirexis.
Where are we? Okay.
He smiles. He just says, there's not much left on this part of the journey. This is a trafficking route. You guys can look as much as you want, but truthfully, I think I've got everything I need from the Devine family. What they do now, well, that's... that is truthfully up to them. I appreciate the help. I didn't plan on all of you delivering Sorexis. I planned on someone else being here, obviously, but it seems like you took care of him already. It's another lead taken care of. Well, I assume if you all are leaving, I'll bid you adieu. I'm assuming you've seen through my disguise a little bit.
Yeah, if you don't care about the Devine family, would you mind telling us where they... I lost my complete train of thought from that.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I said.
Deuces, big dog. Catch you later, bitch.
Mind telling us anything about him? We could find him, things like that.
No, I don't think I will.
Fair enough.
Okay, Cap.
Yo, aura check real quick.
Aura check.
Listen, I'm gonna get you later.
He just waits now. He waits to see what you guys do. He just is watching for now.
Arthur's just following on.
Where's Sorexis walking? Is he on water or land?
Sorexis is walking into the ocean on the waves.
Okay, yeah, so we're not gonna follow him.
I guess not. No, I didn't realize that.
I don't think it would have been a good idea because he wants to make his own decision. If we are like too pushy about it, he's just gonna tell us to fuck off anyways.
Yeah. This bro's literally walking on water. This is how they're chilling with it, bro.
Well, we gotta find our own path home.
Arthur's just.
But we still got.
We got nothing from this.
Yeah, we actually got nothing done, which is kind of crazy. We did find Sorexis though.
Oh.
We got leads and more
You
information.
asked about the Devine family. There is one actually. Not. Well. He's actually just that way. And he just points a little bit further up the coast.
Got it.
Oh,
Can Arthur try to insight him there?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Just to be like, oh, that seems to really helpful out of nowhere.
it's way too convenient. You're
I
an
finally
asshole.
rolled decent 21.
It is extremely convenient, but it is the truth. But it is you're absolutely right. He has
Not 20, not 21, 20. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. He has made a deliberate decision to tell you.
Okay.
For sure. But it is the truth.
Gotcha.
So, there are people waiting on us, for sure, right? We're not winning a fucking head-on collision. So, like, I'm still gonna flip the bird to Jahal over there. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna come get you later. Bastard.
Where are you getting these?
Bro, Keegan's gonna fucking kill someone.
Oh yeah, with the Fortnite emote, bro.
Oh shit. That's insane.
Chill.
Wait a
Arthur's
second.
just gonna. He's gonna be like, all right, well, might as well go that way, dude. Where did
Does
you
that
get all
work
the?
for everyone? Like, what's going on?
No,
here?
he's on a MacBook.
I'm on my iPad, bro. I'm on my iPad
iPad,
ripping
yeah.
this shit right now. Oh my
That's funny,
god,
that's funny.
bro. I might have to do this every time. Even with the lasers after we killed Jahal, bro. Oh, shit.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Arthur's going up where where Jahal pointed.
On a stroll. Do. Got it.
Gonna kill some people.
Well, this is certainly
boy.
about to get interesting. I'll be watching.
Of course you will.
The image just
And we'll be waiting.
disappears.
Yeah, bitch.
John, can you stop like instigating the guy with the death blade?
Literally, the way as soon as he disappears, I damn near pass out. Like,
The guy literally has like a death weapon or
It's
whatever
like-
that was.
It's like whenever you like get done running and your head's like you can hear your heartbeat just go.
like all talk, no gas. Literally, this motherfucker. I'm like,
Yeah, if you guys wish to walk in the direction he pointed real quick, you guys are more than welcome to. It's up the coast a little bit. You kind of realize that you guys are still not probably too far from Golden Spire if you're still on the coast. And it's like still on your left side, so you know that you're at least like on the right coast, you know? So
Yeah, let's just get the step up, man.
Let's get the moving.
yeah, whenever you guys exit this, you guys realize the sun and everything, you guys are definitely heading north. So if the water's to your left, you're heading north. You guys know you're on the same coast that you guys were on. So you guys have probably just headed further north or south as of right now. I'll say that it is not necessarily like an outpost or anything, but you do see a ship just off in the distance a little bit that is like a couple 100 feet off of the shore, clearly anchored, and there's like 4 or 5 little skiff boats that are like unpacking shit, and they're clearly waiting on something as well.
We just gave him fucking prime shipping. Took him out the box.
Yeah, he's going that way.
The other way, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just keep going.
Yeah.
Right where
Figure
Jamal
out
wants
what's
us to.
happening.
Fuck it, why not? Never
We
failed
need-
us in the past.
So
Surprisingly, the last time we went to him, we got 9,000 gold. So
how about
Facts.
we end this session here, because I know that we wanted to end a little bit earlier. I think that you guys either take a little bit of time to decide on what you want to do over the week.
Yeah.
Bro.
Because I will also say, you guys are, you know, pretty hurt, so.
Yeah.
That's true. We probably need a. I'm running low on spells.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
The show.
Low.
Alright, I'm gonna
Shit,
go
the
ahead and
bag-
end the stream.
The bag of tricks is
Dizzy
empty.
Bullets mentions Brandon in chat and says, "Guy on bottom looks like a considerate lover with a great girth and generous reach." Period followed.
Huh.
So.
He's right.
So
I
I'm
get
baffled.
this.
Interesting.
Okay, I get it too.
All right.
Generous girth is crazy.
Generous
My stream.